Alright, good morning for me in Japan, good afternoon, even wherever everyone else in the world. We are here for a worldwide 2v2. We've got 19 teams. Joining me for commentary, I've got Pepe and Kiumbra. You guys take it away.
All right.
Hello.
Hi. We've been promised some really chaotic games. This bracket is teams are hand-picked, brackets randomly seeded. This is gonna be insane.
Yeah, we got so many good players from all over the world. It's gonna be very hype. I think the Hoda team and the Isuke team are some of the most scary teams in the bracket.
I definitely think so too. Just two testaments of that caliber, and then two justices.
Yeah, it's like the best testament in America and the best testament in maybe the world, or at least in Asia, maybe.
Yeah.
And that team is very strong. I believe that is the strongest team in the whole tournament, but we shall see. I mean,
so too.
sometimes having two of the same character in the team is not too good because you don't have many options. But if it is Testament is like the strongest character.
You've got everything. You just do everything. The character, yeah. You're not missing anything. You don't have any like really bad matchups. I think the Justice team is going to be scary to like play against if you don't have one of those silver bullet characters against Justice, just because of how one-sided the matchups with that character can be.
Yeah, I agree completely. And also, well, in the Justice team we got Hoda, that is probably the best Justice in the world. He just won a tournament. I don't believe it was CEO, right?
Yeah, it was CEO. I was just watching that. What an insane match. Took it, like, right out from Elven Shadow's grasp right at the end. But, yeah.
Yeah. And, well, he won by a lot, I believe. Elven Shadow didn't got a single game in the last set. So,
yeah. Going up to it, though, Elven Shadow's run was looking... I mean, Tota was unstoppable, just... seeing the way Elven Shadow played against plus Dreamer, and then just to see him crumble like that versus Justice was crazy.
Yeah, and I mean, some people say that the matchup is in favor of Faust, but maybe not by much. And Hoda seems that he knows the matchup very well.
Yeah. Definitely seems to. Alright, but do we know what the first match we're gonna be seeing is?
It's going to be... Sorry, I'm getting Team P versus Team Q. Team P is Tea and Crumpets as they decide to name themselves. It's going to be the Door and Dasani. Looks like we might have Dasani as the first player, Testament, and then Team Q looks like... Yeah, still waiting on that. Looks like they said trying to send in a player. It'll be Landang 99 and Nocturne, so that's going to be a double Dizzy team.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Double Dizzy. Well, Dizzy is also one of those characters that is very strong and doesn't have many bad matchups.
Yeah.
She's probably the fourth best character in the game, or around there, maybe the fifth.
Somewhere around there, she's up there. And then her Okizeme is so oppressive when she gets going that, especially against a character like Venom at least, who doesn't have like very good defense or a proper reversal, it'd be interesting to see if Fedor can just stop either of the Dizzies from getting going.
Oh, this is Bador, the guy that's going to play? He's from...
Saudi Arabia?
He was from... Yeah. That is the land of the Tekken players. They're so good there.
It is.
Alright, so looks like we're waiting on Team... Alright, looks like that Nocturne is going to be our first player.
Okay.
Nocturne versus Sasuke Uchiha? Is he the guy from Naruto?
Yep. Yeah, I also hear Budor has been playing a lot of Strive Venom, so
Oh, I see.
he might be shaking off the rust coming back to Plus. I think every time I pick the Strive up, I go back to the old game, and it's so hard to get myself back into the habit of manually IADing and everything. It really saps your execution. But saying that, Venom is one of the characters in Strive who I think kept a lot of the executional depth. It may definitely not be the same character, but we'll see how the transition goes.
He summons a Robo-Kai head.
Oh, he does. Got that
he does not
command grab
have
with
that
it.
in this game. Oh, okay.
Wait, no, sorry, no, it's command grab. It's the super. Yeah, no, he doesn't have that. That's we have the whole Robo-Kai in this game. And we're gonna see some Robo-Kai later today in some of these matchups. There are a few of them on some of these teams.
Looks like they're trying to get started, but I'm not sure if they're having an issue.
I hope Badur here will not be trying to grab his opponent with the D button, with the dust.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely can't be pressing the dash macro.
I saw that.
I put mine where I have my taunt button in Plus, and anytime I come back, I'm taunting randomly. But anyway, matches started. Let's see.
Here we go, this time against DC. Okay, he puts up 3 XBs, looks up, he's got a knockdown. He's pressuring his opponent. He kind of baits his burst, right?
But here we go. Well, I thought Disney was going to be on the front foot for a bit, but it looks like the counter's going to land. And once again, Testament's just dominating, Dizzy can't get out of his pressure.
If he put this, well, never mind. There it is, the power up 3, right at the end. Okay, Testament going in, he does not want to sit around. He just wants to go in on DC. I think maybe DC has good answers to Venom from full screen. But, well, he's doing a combo, good combo. Keeps extending the combo, but he drops it.
Yeah, not finishing that play. Ooh, catches her with the overhead. This looks like one more mix for game, potentially.
Yeah, and he's got the big 3.
And there we go.
Yeah.
Even if it's not one more mix per game, it's... Hey, Testament just puts you right back into that pressure with the high-low, left-right, that's just really hard to get out. Okay.
Yeah. His 6
Alright, and that was our first game. That was best of 1.
Yep.
So I guess next we're going to be seeing Bador versus Lambda K. Knight, yeah.
So, okay, if you want to stay, you can stay in the room in case Bador loses and we have to play a final game. So yeah. Or just leave the room, that's also fine. So yeah, now waiting on the next opponents. Seeing the
it looks like Lambda is in the Twitch chat, so hopefully we've seen them joining the lobby soon.
Oh. Badur said in the chat that he's bad at Taken. That is interesting.
My audio just cut out there for a second, sorry about that.
Oh, no, I was saying that Badur says in the chat that he is bad at Tekken, which might be kind of strange.
Yeah.
But that's fine. I mean, you cannot be good at every fighting game.
Can't be good at everything. Tekken's such a different type of game too. It's coming from 2D fighters, it took me the longest to wrap my head around just how the game was working. And I know a lot of Tekken players who also find it hard to make the jump across the 2D as well, especially
Check your ping.
Check your ping.
This is the beauty of this kind of event.
It's a worldwide bracket.
Yeah. It means there's going to be a lot of entertainment on the spectator side.
Yeah, sure.
Has your opponent's ping ever been 150 ping, MS? Well, look, we have the solution for you. The crew to be jolly. Number 8, worldwide 2v2.
Yeah.
We're gonna see some of these matches with some interesting pings.
so we're starting now. This is Badur against Musha Musha. DC against Venom. Well, I think from far away, Venom has some kind of advantage. Oh, Musha Musha is Lambda, okay. Let's go Lambda. We got this.
He gets the fish set up. Get a bit of pressure into the
Nice.
throat. Yeah.
It's a grab and he kind of drops that. Well, every throw is kind of unreactable. Oh, she does.
It's it feels that way at least.
Nice block on the overkick. She's in trouble here in the corner. She has to get out of here somehow. Badur is pressuring, keeping the pressure. Okay, he
has to patiently wait for that gap or make it to the FD.
Yeah. FD is a very good option to get out of the corner sometimes. You get some space, pushing your opponent, and you can whiff punish or try to get out jumping or something like that. Well, nice ice spike. Now Lambda is taking some control here, but not for long. Now she's in the corner, and this is bad for Lambda. She's going to do okay.
The optimal ball set up. Pressure's good. Out of balls to extend, so maybe Lambda can start looking at getting out of the corner here. Takes the time to set that fish up.
Nice air grab.
Now, once again, back in the corner versus Venom.
Yeah.
I think we missed the impossible dust there.
Yeah, I think so. Well, in Stripe there is no impossible dust, I believe, so...
Yeah, but that might be it.
Oh, he could have done something there.
Yeah, it doesn't quite convert on it.
Yeah.
Even just taking the time to get, like, more summons on screen could have been useful, but... Just recognizing those situations sometimes.
Still though, that isn't like strike back right now for 2 photos on summons.
Venom, yeah, no, as we saw just now with that, like, charge stinger just tearing through all the summons, but that's it. Venom takes it.
Badur.
Well played.
So Team P will be moving on to fight Team A, which has Mengetsu and Eric Doido. Good luck.
Oh, that is me, right?
B, Team O into R. Go ahead and get the thing going.
Yeah, that's me.
Ooh. Commentator's about to go on stream. Like Cliff Robokai.
Yeah, we are low-tier heroes here.
Low-tier heroes. I don't think we include Cliff in those low-tier heroes. Hold on there, buddy.
Come on,
Who said you were part of the team? I've seen that 5k, the like charge.
He is the easiest character to stun in the whole game, Cliff. So bad. And he breaks his back. He's got bad hurt boxes.
Yeah, then he's got like tons of mix off of knockdowns. He's got the damage to just like 2-touch you.
Well, against some characters he can 2-touch, yeah, sure.
Got the big sword, like the normals.
The thing is, like, you need a ton of resources to do that, and Cliff is one of the characters that wins, that gains tension the slowest in the game. Maybe the slowest.
Yeah, with the step dash. That could...
Yeah, also he cannot run.
True.
It's so bad, right? And he when he uses his dodge and his 5D, he deals stun damage to himself. So
spreading Cliff propaganda on the stream now. I'm believing it, but
that is a low-tier character, bottom-tier character. Well,
yeah. It looks like so. Yeah, we got Pepe here with Rakasan, and then it'll be fighting
so I go first.
Sorori. Harry Doido just joining the stream. Please leave the line, Harry Doido. It's not your turn yet.
Ooh, who goes first here?
Up to you. So I'd say Rakasan join the room. Maybe have Rocco go first if that's fine. Versus Spurt.
Yeah. Rocco could go first.
Spurt.
Alright, Robokai versus Dizzy. We've seen a lot of Dizzies so far on this stream. Fitting, I guess she is a member of the Jellyfish crew, or was at some point. But, yeah.
Yeah, why did she leave?
I think that they gave her to Testament to take care of. I'm very hazy on Guilty Gear lore, and it is very confusing lore, but I think what happened was that she was being hunted down because she was half gay. And so she stayed with the Jellyfish crew just to be safe, but then they sent her to live with Testament out in who knows where. And because it would be safer with them. But,
I guess
yeah, we'll see if Dizzy is safe with this Testament, though. Oh, no, Robokai, sorry. Why am I...
This is Robokai
sorry, no, this is Robokai versus Testament. Yeah, no, we're doing Rocco versus Pert. Sorry, I was looking at the other side of the team.
I think this is a bad matchup for Robokai. I mean, this is a tier S character against a tier,
God King
F.
Tier, one of the best 3 characters in the game, versus Robokai, the guy who has to put down his mat to get his Vita. This is gonna be a rough one.
Yeah. But if he wins, if Rocco wins, he's a complete hero. I mean,
he is, yeah. Showing that Robokai can do it.
Yeah.
Even if he does do it, Go on.
I was watching this stream. I believe it is the new Mikado Game Center.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know if it has another name now, SSL, something like that. And, yeah. And Rako-san was playing there, and he got a 15-game win streak. But when he lost the win streak, it was against a Testament player. So I bet the matchup is very bad for
it looks like Robokai. Sending Sorori first.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So I was right. Dizzy versus. I guess we'll see if it's Robokai or Cliff.
So yeah, Sorori and Rako play.
Okay.
I think it's better if Rako goes first.
Yeah, Rako's first.
Because that way he will not have to play against Testament.
Yeah, that does make sense. Avoid that. Avoid the matchup. Go down about 1 spot on the tail list to Dizzy, and there we go. Let's see how Robokai does. I think with a lot of the anti-air moves Robokai has, with all the missiles, the air-to-airs, he should be okay into Dizzy. As a Mei player, it's really rough against Robokai just not being able to jump for the whole game. And that, like, Dizzy really can't take advantage of her double air dash versus that many anti-airs.
Yeah, against the missiles.
Yeah.
Alright, so were these 2 people at Sportsnet last night? Yes. Saw both of them. Was able to, thankfully, Rakasan said that he didn't want to play, and so I was able to get him in. So, see how this goes.
We'll see. Let's go, Rakasan. You got this. You got that low tier power. Okay, he's going in, but a bubble hits him. Okay, Rumble Dash. Nice! This is almost stunned. She's got one of the worst stun resistance in the game. Maybe if she gets hit with one more thing, she could be stunned.
Yeah. Creating a lot of space here, though. CRE is just about every time I think they're safe, they get tagged one more time and the stun is flashing. I guess that's just the nature of a character like this.
Yeah.
But between those single hits Robokai is getting, they're running the game, controlling the neutral. And it looks like that might be it. The bubble hit. Nope. Burst, like hero burst.
That's a yeah,
that is. Oh.
But I mean, if you play low tier characters, you have to.
You gotta take the risks.
You're a hero, man. Yeah.
Well, it looks like we run out of meter to FD with and just take a hit.
You can tell these two are close.
Sadly,
Oh yeah, we're looking at like a 506 here. This isn't... That stun dipper, well, the 2K fake stun dipper to get in, like, under the bubbles. That's definitely someone who's played a lot versus this specific, like, Dizzy player. He knows these bubble patterns, to be calling that out is hard.
this Robo guy is close to overheating. He's on the red. He's not flashing, but he's close.
Just close.
Now
He's
he's
also
flashing.
some of that heat. But
He's
doing too many
doesn't think
things.
anything. What nice this got. That
Making the
gives you a
hit
launch.
count though.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
close to
he is
taking
one
this,
hit away.
This round. Yeah.
Also,
Maybe
he's-
spam missiles. Yeah.
and we were confused about that first early on, but the way this game is going, the defensive zoning that this Dizzy is doing, Rako-san has his burst back. They've been playing it so slow that now a timeout might be on the clock. We've got 30 seconds left.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point.
Yeah. Both players coming down
Oh, there's
to
people.
the magic pixels. First is used again. Kind oh,
No!
doesn't quite bring it back. Dizzy holding on at that last pixel, making it count, playing like patiently, and just keeping Robokai out. What a display of active defense.
From both players.
Yeah.
Like, you saw how, like, they were, like, both of them have defenses that were hard to crack. It's just one of those, like, fortunately, like, Dizzy just got a few more opportunities.
One of them wins full screen is the problem.
One of them wins anyone on the screen.
I am going to mute myself because I'm going to play now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Alright, so now
Right,
we're gonna have the Cliff Justice, so the father... I don't know, what son thing? I don't know. I'm not
Cliff
sure if there's a...
Justice. Is this not Teemo?
No, this is gonna be... Yeah, this is Team O. Herd is the Testament.
Testament. Oh, yeah, Cliff Testament. Sorry, I heard Cliff Justice, and you were right, though. Like, parent and child. But, yeah. This is the, like, fated matchup from the end of Guilty Gear, The Missing Link. Hey,
So let's see how this
Love
starts.
this
They should have
Cliff
a decent
color.
connection. I'm not sure if these two are playing. Herd has gotten a lot better from what it
yeah, I've been out of the scene for too long. I haven't seen Herd, I'm not familiar with their play, but what I'm seeing, they're doing a really good job of keeping Cliff just contained in this corner. Got the curse skulls out and catching these landmines, having the like net set up. This is a pretty competent Testament player. Hard Lamb's Loops gets the hard knockdown with the Monster of Puppets and the stop. This is just gonna finish it up so we can keep using those enhanced nets. Doesn't quite pick up the combo tree, but the EXE beast from behind will do it.
Yeah, let's see what
Let's
the
see if
adaptation
they
of round 2 is. Look at that, staying low to the ground. Got some good defense.
Yeah.
Oh, gets hit by the overhead.
That's the thing against Testament. You play that
Scramble,
neutral so
the
well.
dodge.
Ooh. We got the swear word OP, and it's still moving across the screen. It looks like just timed out. But
Yeah, it's like, Bert's getting like small hits this round, but Pepper's doing a good job of
But-
scrambling out. Unfortunately, like, does not count the health lead until about...
yeah. And there it goes, just with one reversal super on the like projectile OP. That's
I think you got
I've
the first
seen
one.
this combo. Ooh, drops the combo. Maybe we were looking for the burst there. But that does it. Testament cleans up with those massive buttons just catching you doing anything in the corner.
Well, that was quick.
Yeah, I was talking about the size of Cliff's buttons, but my god, Testament's got some monstrous buttons.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you for playing. But yeah, it was saying, like, the second round, though, it was very close. It's just one of those, I think Pert had enough restraint to, like, catch you out of position.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. I mean, that is a bad matchup for Cliff as well. In my opinion. I mean, you got a top tier character against a bottom tier character, so it is what it is.
Alright, this next team, this should be very fun. We got Naj and Soup against each other.
Oh.
And then, sorry, I don't have all the teams memorized, so it's gonna
Hey,
be...
and Ivan?
Ivan, yup. So that's
Like,
one of Naj's friends. It's
another
last
Robokai.
adventure. So Robokai, and then Soup is paired of K, a Japanese Viking.
Yeah. This is, once again, another duo with another Dizzy. We've been seeing just so many Dizzies in this bracket. Wow, it's... very popular character.
Yep. So it looks like Naj is gonna go first. Who are they sending? Like, we actually just... Okay. Something we haven't seen, because we saw Naj and Soup go at it in the Boston Blue Beat bracket for the Trevor Project. And Soup was able to win that. It was very funny. It was a very funny fight to watch, though.
Yeah. It's like they're not doing the run back. We'll see how Baiken does in the Testament. Baiken, another one of those really strong top tier characters, just has to ignore the concept of defense entirely. Having an alpha counter out of block.
Yeah, she's so strong.
See, she is. Testament has to be careful with the kind of pressure they do.
Yeah, I think this matchup is a little bit in favor of Baiken here.
Well, this is also East Coast
Testament,
to Japan thing.
Oh,
Testament,
yeah.
when he does exits behind Baiken, makes her do her dark cancels in the wrong way. So that is good for Testament.
True, and now we're seeing Baiken has to be able to block to hit those guard cancels. If the mix is keeping her guessing, we're not gonna see that. Baiken finally gets out though and starts with one of those combos she's known for that does way too much damage and stun, and ending in Oki.
Yeah, a lot of damage.
Doesn't quite get engaged there to convert. Still though. Ooh, Baku into the force break.
Very nice.
Seals out the round. K is looking really impressive with this, knowing just when to strike to get it. And
Nice combo. Tries to airdrop reset, but it doesn't work. And Testament gets an opportunity. Okay, it's a beast. Baiken jumping around. Nice airdrop. It's good at all. He puts a powered up tree.
and now we have the Baku launching up the heavy slash button.
This is very bad for Testament. He's very limited at this point. But I don't think Baiken can kill here. Okay.
Especially you lock out that heavy slash button, you cut out the jump. You can get just frozen, and that turns your strike through so scary because now Testament's mashing into you and you're getting counter hits. And yeah, K does really well with that.
Very nice K.
Hey. So next up we've got Soup versus Ivan. Dizzy Robokai.
Already saw one
Okay,
set.
we saw this matchup.
Yeah, this is the repeats.
I think what we're going to see is Soup just going to play far more aggressive than Sorori did. That's what I'm expecting. I haven't really seen Ivan play though, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Well, it did look like maybe the matchup was in favor of DC. The last set we saw of this.
It did. It really,
This matchup.
really did. Dizzy doesn't let Robokai get that space to charge up on the mat, and then can also keep him out. So I think it's really up to the Robokai's ability to instant block here, I think, and build that meter to have those really strong
correct.
options to make those hits count. So we'll see how they do.
Usually in this game you don't want to be blocking much. I mean, it might be a good, good players maybe do it a lot, but
Offense is
yeah, the offense is very important.
it's very scary in this game.
Yeah, like this.
There we go, we have the offense going. We've got
very nice.
stun on Soup.
But
Kills the meat to finish off with the aura aura.
Very
That's one of my
nice.
favorite combos in the game.
One of the differences to keep in mind is that Soup is not, I don't think, nearly as defensive as Rules. I can see where, like, a clever player can, like, call you out if they get hit. And I think that's what we're
little guy moving around, trying to dodge everything, but this is got him. He's in a mix of city now. He's in trouble. Can he get out of here?
That's the first
No, he
baited,
gets his-
and yeah. Black bait combo, but it did the job. We're on to the last round. These first ones are going so fast. Plus is such a fast, flashy game that sometimes, by the time you've caught up to the first round, the whole thing is done.
Yeah, that is true. Well, he's flashing, and he has to be careful with this low guy, he might explode.
Not going to give you that little bit of time. Ooh, the FRC gets caught by the throw. Marches out of that stagger. Looking for space to get
Yes.
summoned through.
Robo guy has no meter, he doesn't have much.
Not much.
He's in so much
Ooh.
trouble.
Gets hit by the
the
mask,
fish takes
just
it.
summons on the screen. Super really making the most of getting that, like, time after the knockdowns
played,
to get all the summons going.
So that was
Really
a really
well
close
played.
fight.
That was it.
Yeah, it was
Is
very
that
close.
the first one we've seen that's gone to 1-1?
No, it's 2-2.
No,
No, that's 2-0.
2-0.
Soup and K.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, just like, in
Oh,
terms
nice.
of round count, right? Like, we've seen a lot of one-sided matches so far. That was
So,
the first back and forth.
Yeah.
alright, next set we're going to do is going to be Team H and I. I did not alert them, so this is my bad.
Okay, we can wait for them.
Team H and
Alright,
I.
let's do some...
Sorry, let me get my
Team H being Ilmaj Toro and Abba, and a Game Gear chip player versus Team I. Oh, Just Vulture and Hota Masayoshi, the Justice team. This is...
Yeah, well, this is this guy, the ABBA player, the guy that is El Magitoro. He is very good. He is one of the best players in South America, but sadly, he's an ABBA player and he's against two Justices. So,
That is unfortunate. I think Game Gear,
Yeah.
the chip, is going to be the like silver bullet here. Just having that speed
to get around, get to Justice before she gets anything set up.
you said Game Gear the champion? Is he a champion? He won.
Oh no,
he
the
won
chip.
tournaments?
The chip player.
Oh, the chip. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
This guy MC Tito Lueno, he's El Magitoro, and we know him in South America as Kevin Dios de Ace. It translates to Kevin, that is his name, AC God, because he's very good at this game.
Yeah. South American legend,
But,
unfortunately, playing against
yeah,
Justice. That's
Unfortunate.
the true
And,
tragedy of
double
randomly
Justice
seeded
and-
bracket.
And against like the best Justice in the world also, if he plays against Hota. But we'll see what the enemy team goes with. They might go with Volter first. We shall see. Also, Volter changed his name, right? Now he's like Gear or something like that.
Yep.
I see.
Here.
Yeah, I'm waiting on them to get their first player in the room, so... I think it's looking like possibly Hoda? Hoda-san?
Ooh, this is gonna be a match to see that.
Ooh,
One-sided one, but it'll still be...
Well, you never know. I ping Abba, who knows?
Never know, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, because I'm looking
But
at
not
the
takes
Giant,
One
Leo's
slip up
19.
at that ping. This is the character that will just rob you and take the whole game off one mistake. So let's see how it goes.
Yeah. Japan to South America connection so cursed. That is true.
It
Not-
is, it
it's not the
is.
best. We shall see. I mean, maybe both of these players are very old school, so they might be used to play with a little bit of lag,
Yeah.
a little bit of delay.
We're just waiting for them to start now. But yeah, the ping numbers I'm seeing, it's not gonna be pretty.
Yeah. Well, I think these guys will start any moment now.
Sorry, I'm trying to communicate if they can start already.
But to ask if they know they have the okay to go ahead.
Oh, El Magitoro is telling me that Hora might have activated the option to not play
play
against
this?
people with 100 MS or more.
Oh, that might be it. Yeah.
He's
I
telling
think they
me
might
he
just
cannot
go-
send him
they
a
might
challenge.
send Gur at it too instead for the connection. So
Okay,
we'll
okay.
see what happens.
I think Hora might have to disable that if they have to play now.
Yeah, look at their team chat. They might send Vulture. So that way the ping is reasonable.
Okay. Oh, there it is.
Nope,
They-
nope. Looks like they
play
got
now.
it going.
Alright, look what's gonna happen.
Nothing.
Okay. Look at this. They have the same colors.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Same color. It's really cool.
Okay,
Right.
I want to know
Looks
if...
like
Okay, he's able to transform. That's nice.
yeah. Get into Maroha before the barrage of missiles starts. But we still have to like get in on Justice. We've got a time of ticking down now.
Oh, nice grab. Now he's doing a combo. He's got corner pressure. How is Tolueno going to get out of here?
Very scary place to be.
Yep. Okay, he uses burst.
Alright.
He transforms
Going
in
for
Goku
Maroha.
Moroha. He's got a chance here. In Goku
Yeah,
Moroha,
if
she's
there
probably
is-
the best star character in the game.
If there's any way you can like make this one hit count and take the whole game, it is gonna be in Goku Maroha. Ooh.
Oh, nice!
Reversal
Nice FRC.
Super, but FRC's the unblockable. That's incredible.
Nice burst.
But
Oh my
Missile
god!
FRC will do it.
I think that was cheap. Yeah, cheap damage.
Yeah, I did not have a mirror. Keep that heat.
Yep. Okay, gets into Maroha without wasting a blood pack.
Very nice. Okay, that is not good. Justice got a knockdown here on Abba. A second knockdown. He's got to transform, I
You
believe.
have 3 blood packs to get it. We can Goku Maroha ahead to Hail Mary, but... Oh, no.
Try to dead angle, he's dead. This is so over, this is for the... Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I hope Game Gear can do better. Well played, Hora and Tolueno.
Yeah, well played to both players, but man, Hota is just that good. This is the winner of CEO for you.
Who didn't
Exactly.
drop a game?
He's the champion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he didn't drop a game. Yeah, this matchup is very bad for Abba. And even if for some miracle he was able to win this, then he would have to play against another
Second Justice.
Justice. Yeah.
Not Hota, but still a second Justice is Abba. That's
Yeah.
a rough place to be.
Exactly. So this
What now?
would be Vulture against Game Gear, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Chip
Gear
against-
versus Game Gear. Chip Justice.
Yeah.
This should be a very different matchup to the last one.
Yeah, I think this matchup is even. Some say that it might be on Chip's favor, but like the parry and the sword of Justice hitting behind Justice is very good against Chip teleports. So
Justice is a lot better at scrambles than people give her credit for with some of those buttons in the parry. Also, just some massive air-to-air normals. This is definitely an even match.
Exactly.
Heaven or hell? Duel. Let's rock.
See if Gear can swat Chip out of the air.
He's putting the pressure.
A lot of overheads.
That was so close. He was almost hit by the Justice Empire, but he didn't, so he's in a good spot right now. Nice counter hit. Oh, he drops the combo.
This is the death by 1,000 paper cuts Chip is known for. A lot of hits dealing very little damage, but he just gets so many opportunities to hit you.
Exactly. And well, Justice has a lot of defense. It is you have to hit Justice a lot to kill her. It's a little bit like Potenki, not as much, but a little bit. Very nice Game Gear. Good play. That first round. Okay, he goes in. Valkyrie uses
That's the
burst.
bad shuriken.
Game Gear still has burst.
Still has burst, still has everything. Full health, just use the good shuriken we've got. Spends the meter.
With the sword.
Finally evolves to getting a hit in here, getting a missile out, taking a bit more control of that screen, but Game Gear just getting right back to it.
Nice anti-air with the...
Really nice anti-air missile.
What? What was the slash back? Okay. Nice. He gets in.
The corner mix.
Teleport? No, it was a cross.
I got hit by that.
Yeah, me too. Nice air grab. This is not over. Or is
Ooh,
it?
no, it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
the Force Spirit Gamma Blade, just OTG damage, seals it out.
Alright, we'll be
Very
going
nice
to a
Game
final game of Game Gear.
This
and
is
Oda.
our first final game.
Can he do this against the champion Hota? We'll see.
Let's see, this is a very different matchup to the ABBA just
Good luck,
saw
Game
earlier.
Gear.
Okay, let's see if Hota can keep the just the chip off his back.
The
You got this
connection.
Game Gear?
Actually, Game Gear's in North America, so the connection should be. This probably the connection probably favors Chip, but we'll see.
Heaven or hell?
Chip's teleporting all over your screen anyway. What is a bit of rollback change?
Or you'd be Hoda, who just probably
Oh,
seen
nice.
this stuff enough times to still know what kind of reactions.
Just can see into the future with these air thrusts.
He's doing the preemptive stuff that always works against Chip in this matchup. Like preemptive sword, preemptive air grabs. But he's doing well now. Game
Putting
Gear.
out those big buttons in the air, but yeah.
Nice, good anti-air. Okay, we got a nuke.
Ooh, how to do
Square
that
into
shit
a
before
full
he walked
combo.
in the room? That insane pickup
Game Gear is
off
in
that.
trouble. Oh my god, bad burst and this is over? Yeah.
That
Yes,
was
that is so good.
decisive.
Hey, we
But
started a
it's
combo,
still
live
good.
no longer matters.
Okay, Game Gear is going in. Nice combo. Nice, impossible blast.
The win
Doing
ends in the
not
Oki.
much damage.
It's the
I
grab.
like that command grab.
Yeah,
Okay.
doesn't get much off the
Puts
wall,
himself
but
on the corner. This is very bad. Nice DB. Okay, he's completely invisible. He's
Goes
double
invisible,
He has double
it's-
invisibility. You cannot
Nope.
see him at all. Nice FRC. Nice. He gets
yeah,
the round.
takes it. That was incredible.
This is last possible round. This is known as a double Luigi.
Ooh,
Last game, last round.
yeah.
Now this is trouble.
Trouble.
It was a
Big
very nice
combo.
round start.
It's-
Oh my god. TK Mikey so strong.
One more touch could potentially do it here from Justice, but Game Gear starting to get the
Game
pressure
Gear.
going.
Going in.
Missile
Silent
Did you do
Boss
it?
E.
Oh my
Just keep
god.
that going. Anything does it here from Hot. And the
Oh
air
my
throw
god.
does it.
Yeah.
Throws the teleport.
Okay.
That was...
Well played, Hoda. He's
Saw
the
the
champion
future.
for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent showing from Game Gear, though. Really put up a fight. Brought Hoda to that round 3.
Yeah, Game Gear did very well.
That was exciting to watch.
Hoda is just too strong. Yeah, he
I'm
was
pretty-
like
That's
a
that guy.
couple
I'm
of
pretty sure
steps
Hoda,
ahead.
like, knowing Hoda and how expressive he is, I'm pretty sure he was just like glad it's over.
Right.
Okay, what players are coming now?
Alright, so we got teams D and M.
D and M,
D
okay.
is going to be Dark, TM, and Kraken, so May Faust. Did I
Dr.
think that because of the
Dolphin
one
Head.
GIF? Yes, I did. That's like May writing Faust. That is exactly why that's a team. And then Team M
Oh
is
my
going to be
goodness.
Shamisen and Bedfish.
Shamisen and Bedfish, okay.
Looks like it's going to be Kraken and Shamisen as the first, maybe, or we'll see who they send. So yeah, looks like it's going to be Shamisen first versus Kraken.
Testament Faust. If there is a player that can contest Testament, it's gonna be Faust. Got just
This
those
guy,
massive buttons in neutral. Just, yeah.
Dr. Bomberhead is how is his name? Kraken?
Yes.
Kraka, yes.
Kraka, okay.
Yeah, actually a Canadian Faust player. A
I
pair
think
from
this
the good old
matchup is
north.
bad for Faust. I have seen it before, and the Exhibition is very good against Faust because it does not let him throw any items. But we shall see. He's got good normals, that is true, but Testament can just sit in the corner and spam Exhibition, and Faust gets a lot of trouble dealing with that. But we shall see.
Oh, yes. Not to be confused with Krakatoa, Doc.
Different people.
It's
Different.
Kraka.
Different people. Different Faust players whose name starts with KR.
I think both Canadian.
A, I guess. But both their names start with Crack. That's...
And I think they're both Canadian.
yeah. Got a lot of Canadian Fausts up here.
I hope
It's
they
also
are not,
thankfully
crack
T-Spin.
users.
T-Spin also didn't like start their name with a crack. That would have been too many Canadian Fausts with the same name.
Wow. I like Canadians. I don't think there is a thing like Canadians do crack, right? But they like
Well,
to put
in
in the
Ontario we
names.
did have that one mayor who became the premier. We did have
Oh, I
someone
see.
like the high-ranking government official who was smoking crack. No.
oh, I see.
Yeah.
Maybe it is a thing. I mean, there must be a reason why they put crack in their name.
Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe.
But
Well,
yeah.
do they know who is going to play first for each
Yeah, it should
team?
be. I think it's a ping limit thing again. Kraken looks like
Oh.
challenge now. And Team D is Dr. Dolphin Head.
Dolphin Head. Respectable.
Heaven or hell? Duel. One. Let's rock.
Right, both players just backing up, taking space, getting their respective things out. Faust with the items, Testament with traps. Both matches really happy with your opponent being on the other side of the screen.
Yes, I mean,
Yes.
Exodus doesn't care about you being on the other side of the screen. He's going to kick you anyway.
It's just behind you.
Yeah.
It's,
Nice command
nice
grab.
unblockable. Yeah, that's ball head.
Yeah, that's an unblockable. Nice combos. I like what he's doing.
Yeah, nice combos
His
from both
workout-
players, really making short work of this. Gets caught with the instant overhead, and then the meteors.
Oh, very nice. Okay, he gets
So caught up
around
in like,
his-
oh my god, I lived that. You forget the meteors. But yeah. Doesn't quite get over the skull. Thankfully, Testament doesn't have the 25 meter force break variant. She just curses you on block. Are we gonna see it sometime soon? Stop Faust doing his thing at full speed.
There it is, the exhibition right behind Faust.
Gets caught by
Okay,
the
he gets him.
first
Nice
used.
burst.
Able to catch the
Nice,
bomb by.
slash back.
Really nice coverage.
Okay, this is a lot of trouble for Faust.
And gets
I
the
don't think he's
first.
dead. Or is he?
But
Is he dead?
can you defend this lost situation
There it is.
here? Yeah, you've got the Oki, you've got the like advanced traps. I don't think he needed to be dead. Right.
Yeah, but I think with a very, very optimal combo from Testament that poisons into poison again, maybe he could have killed.
Maybe.
But anyway,
You're right.
he's in the corner. Hey, nice! He side switch and now he gets the Faust in the corner. Faust is in trouble here.
The Gold Burst though immediately spends that meter on some items. He's getting some chaos on the screen.
Yes.
Don't worry about
Nice FRC.
quite get the J2K FD cancel though. Gets punished
A good
pretty
situation
hard
for
for that.
Testament. Maybe he could have keep the combo going there instead of going for that reset. Then he could have killed, but it might cost him. Oh, nice! It did cost him.
It did.
Should have confirmed that combo. But anyway, very nice Kraka. He takes the first game.
Yep. And then it'll be Benfish and Dark TM playing. So, Benfish, I know definitely has fought me a lot, if never fought Dreamer. So honestly, I think for Dark's gonna be up to a battle, but who knows? We'll see.
I am excited to see some mana bracket.
The
This is my main, my favorite character in the world.
only man in the
Can't wait
bracket.
to see more. The only man in the bracket. Doc's gotta make the run here.
Okay.
really,
How are
maybe.
they called? These players?
Dark TM or just Dark, and then Benfish or Nostalgia Critic, the Robocat.
Okay. I think
they're both equal.
I'll just call him Robokai.
Heaven or hell, duo, let's rock.
Okay, nice. Counter hit.
This guy really punishes me for doing anything fraudulent. It's one of those matchups you have to play grounded footsies. May wins the grounded footsies against Robokai, but
It's hard.
as
It's
a
hard.
May player, it's hard to
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
let's play
no
Grounded.
scripted.
So, yeah, it's like you want to play grounded, but you also want to maneuver around this.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
He
Nice from May.
level
but-
3 DP.
Yep.
We are out of meter. Oh, we're no longer out of meter. The command grab will do it.
Very nice from Robokai.
Very nice round from Robokai.
I didn't knew you could grab that super
You can't.
on the startup.
You can't. So it's throwable everywhere.
Terrifying to use versus Potemkin.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, the classic counter.
Ooh, nice. Combos off the explosion. We have a flashing Robokai. We're not gonna see the
Very
stun. We're
nice.
just gonna see the air through.
Okay.
Take it right back.
Alright, Dark. Let's go,
Play
May.
from Dog. Ooh, got the hoop getting Robokai wrapped back into the action. 6H whips.
Okay, Robokai
Jumping a
about
lot
to
now.
explode.
Gets over the missile, gets the knockdown, gets the hoop set up to push Robokai just that much further into the corner. Robokai will get everything back with that
That was
tiny deep.
instant overhit. Yeah.
I think we need a
Scary
fire.
option.
We need something there to get the combo off to 8-8. Benfish
Nice
will
DP.
take it.
Gets caught by the DP again. Yeah, that's sad to see the May go, but Benfish earned that.
Hey, we might see more May depending on how bracketed Benfish
You might see more May, yeah. seeing more of these
Very nice.
games go to game 3.
This will be
Looks like
game
the room
3
is
or
full. Yeah, so it looks like either Dark or Shamisen to me. Yeah, no, it's Kraken B, Shamisen, unless I misremembered.
Are we misremembering?
Yeah, no, Kraken won. Yeah, Kraken won. And so now it'll be
Yeah, I'm fairly sure. Okay.
Kraken versus Benfish, so now I need Dark or Shamisen to leave the room, please, to make room.
yeah, this is one thing that I don't like much about the plus R rooms is that you cannot kick people. Or sometimes you need to kick someone to make
It's
space.
possible? Never mind.
I don't think it is. You can say Gante here in the chat. I don't know how. Maybe you can check the tech.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, we got the right people in the lobby now. We'll be good to go.
Yeah, we don't gotta worry about that
We're
right
fine,
now.
Doug. We're fine. Take a look at how this bracket's looking. Yeah, we're an hour in, but I think this is going to start going faster pace. I think it's just as people are figuring out how to do this. So, let's see this final fight.
Yes.
Heaven or hell? Do one. Let's
This is Kraka against. Okay. Against Fish.
Kind of with these jump-ins. Ooh, gets the mini Robokai versus himself.
Yeah. There's a bomb there. Nice block.
Gets to take too much space because of the bomb. Robokai happy to stand on the meter. Faust happy to throw items. Who's gonna outpatience the other? First great boy. Robokai really doing a good job at smacking Faust out of the air. Faust the character does really good jump-ins, really good like options in the air with like bomb bag. Wants to be up there, but Robokai can contest it.
Yes. Well, he's getting meter. He's poisoned. This is good for Frost. Oh, mini potential. Okay,
Gets
he
caught
doesn't
by
do
the
much,
yoga
but
head.
there is some kind of psychological fear when a house gets many potential on the board.
Oh yeah, just a tiny Potemkin trucking towards you. Terrifying. The amount of hits he takes.
Terrifying.
It's the inevitability of it.
Yes. Okay, now it's nice out here. There's a bomb right there. It's not there.
Yeah, for C to pick
Nice
up
combo.
the combo. One more touch will do it, and the missile will be
Very
that
nice.
touch.
This is last game, last round.
All the
Ooh,
group
win
being
here.
eliminated. We see some adaptation. We see
Very nice block on the overhead.
him just
Some
getting
player.
caught by these missiles in the sky.
Yeah.
Kind of winning these scrambles, but just in the like, Robokai is winning it, just keeping Faust out.
Yeah, that is strange.
It's
You have someone
juxtaposition of the
outside
matchup. A lot of damage gonna tap. Yeah,
Very nice.
one more touch does it. And
Very
that throw will
nice.
do it. Kirkhan and Doc are eliminated. Shamisen and... Yeah, Shamisen's gonna advance.
Yeah, the low tier Robokai won this time. Very nice.
We love to see it.
Yep, so next we'll have teams E and L, which will be St. Jimmy and Yuri for L. And then E is Retro Fighting Games Channel and Gante. So we're going to have Kind Soul versus Faust and Slayer.
Wow, we got the whole primate exhibit of the zoo here, huh? Kai Soul, Faust, Slayer.
Well, I think we don't have a Bridget in this tournament. But almost every character is here.
Almost everyone. It looks like we're looking at Retro Fighting Game Channel versus Yuri up first.
Looks like it.
See how this goes. Enforcer of Order Kai Kisuke here to make sure you're playing Daisuke approved footsies versus Slayer. An actual just an actual monkey we gave a fight stick to.
I think this matchup, Kai versus Slayer, is very even. Kai can control very well the neutral, but if Slayer gets in, it is very tough for Kai. But it's also very tough to Slayer to get over Kai's neutral.
Yeah, I think so. It will be about just getting past that wall Kai is gonna put up here.
Yeah, it looks like the room is kind of full, so I need to... Alright, for everyone
Be right
listening,
back.
you can pick the order. I am sorry that I did not make this more clear.
I hate the alarm clock I chose.
Next time I do this, I'll have to make a more comprehensive rule set.
Yep, having a bit of confusion, but now that this is cleared up, hopefully these matches should start going by a lot faster.
Yeah. Oh, it's going pretty good so far. I mean, it's definitely taking time. We actually saw...
Don't have a
Hoda
bracket
battle,
this big and have it go that quickly.
Game Gear did pretty good against Hoda. There was a chance that we were going to see the Dual Justice team get eliminated early.
Yeah, no, I believed it. The, Chip was, I think, the silver bullet in this bracket versus Justice. We'll see if anyone else could take her down.
Alright, so first it's going to be Soul and Faust.
Alright.
Also, Team L, which I am not have the room to type, they are Sacred Bloodsworn Vengers of the Boreal Depth.
Ah, okay. I remember some of that.
Those are words that are all challenge rap.
I'm gonna call them Team L for now. But if they get if they start getting further, we might have to start remembering some of those words.
Nice
They're
command.
fighting for the right to have their words.
Yep. Doesn't look like it though. Just Yante making quick work of Saint Jimmy, just rushing Faust down.
Soul
gameplay. This is Soul Bad Guy Gaming. The Dust Windle doesn't quite get the clean hit. Still does a chunk of damage for the kind of hit that's starting from.
Reactable overhead is not reactable.
Unreactable overhead. Yeah. Soul was flashing, but I have to guess it.
Is this stun?
This is wrong. I think stun is soon. Soul was just flashing. Well,
Yeah.
stun isn't very soon if we keep getting these sidewinders to clean hit. Really nice throw to catch the tech.
So donut right there. Souls gets it. He gets a knockdown here, Faust, but nice DP. Amazing that Soul won that. Usually this is a bad matchup for Soul.
Yeah, but with enough rushdown, all things are possible. Faust didn't really get a chance to do much that match.
Yep.
Alright, so next up we've got Slayer versus Kai.
Oh, with a not entirely terrible ping.
Oh, it's new for this bracket.
That's one of the joys with the ping giveth, the ping also taken. South America players? Take a look here. We've had some already.
We already got, yeah, we had a couple. We had Lambda and Kane playing. They already lost. Also, I played too, and I also lost. Kane was like our best bet, but he had to play against a double justice. He's a now player, so that is tough. Anyway, Kai is doing a great job controlling the neutral, but okay, nice burst. You don't want the Slayer in. That's Kai.
Looks like Slayer is getting in though and getting this combo damage. This is
Yes. This is not for Kai.
big bang up but will connect. And doesn't quite get the Tagony Super to extend. That could have been it. Kai has one more chance here. See if he
Cannot
makes
drop
the
this
most of it.
pressure. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Yeah.
Force break pile bunker out of a backdash cancel. That'll do it.
It's too if I bunker, this is
Technically
trouble
demanding
for Kai.
option, but you can get out of it and just put anything that is that tight. It's crazy. I once again controlling it, keeping Slayer close to the wall. Not anymore. This is it.
He gets in with the
Slightest drop from Kai, and suddenly Slayer is doing pressuring. Slayer pressure is
Yeah, you have to-
terrifying block.
You have to play really good with Kai for this to be good for Kai. You cannot make much mistakes. It feels like Slayer can make more mistakes in this matchup.
Yeah.
That is one
Yuri
thing to
punch
consider.
very strong, as the chat's saying.
Yep. And well, since
Very nice,
you're
Yuri.
out here fighting for the team name, which I will read again. 'cause
Alright, yeah.
Sacred Bloodsworn Vendors of the Boreal Depth.
Sacred
One
Bloodsworn Vengeance of the Boreal Depths. Alright,
Okay.
let's see how Team Sacred Born Vengeance of the Boreal Depths is gonna do in the rest of the
Wait.
bracket.
Are they playing again? Oh, never mind. This is
The final
the
game.
two winners.
1-1.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, no, it's
Soul
it's
against
definitely
Slayer.
taking break time to keep track of it too. All the teams.
Heaven or hell.
It's a pretty big bracket.
Okay, Soul gets in. Ooh, this combo might hurt. Nice burst. What? He blocked the first hit and then he stunned up.
Hey, I don't like blocking.
It happens. Nice grab. Nice super.
Insane
Yeah, keeps
option.
going. Nice idea.
Whatever that was.
I've never seen that interaction in my life.
Wow,
What is
that was
happening?
not enough, but the super was very cool. Nice.
Sometimes you really
This one is...
can't out-monkey so bad guy.
Yeah, that is true.
Ooh, the
Okay, nice
Really
flip.
sidewind,
He drops the
though.
combo.
but incredible, like sick to go for that. That's like you live for the hype. I can respect that.
Okay, Soul has some advantage here. What is Jerry really gonna do? Nice counter hit.
He's gonna take that
He confirms.
advantage away.
He was baiting a DP, I'm so sure.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, one pixel
They're on some
for
pixels.
Jerry.
We gotta be really careful here when we get it.
Oh, very
Nice burst, because
Nice
that
burst
could have
as
done
well.
it.
Yeah,
Ooh,
nice.
Yuri
and he
snatches
doesn't have
victory from
burst
the jaws of
anymore.
defeat.
That
Drew's
drop
got
that
a
Gante
good
had
position.
preserved Yuri's first. And that's important right now.
Nice grab.
Very nice grab.
Another one. This is a command grab.
Okay, how many sidewinders are we gonna see? Drops it right there, but that does a good bit. Builds a lot of meter.
A lot of damage.
No longer has the burst. This might do it if we can see some more clean hits. We do have the meter dump into the force break territory. Instead to go for a... Tries to go for the knockdown.
Very nice grab.
Ooh, nice half
baiting
on the
DP, but
DP. Doesn't
not a good
convert.
punish.
Just doing these pile bunkers now.
but the low
This-
profile.
Oh, nice.
We had our burst back. Both players have burst on the table. This is... Well,
Last
yeah.
opportunity. Oh my god. Okay. So takes
nail
it.
biter of a
Very nice.
finish.
Yeah, it was very close.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, that's all for Team Sacred Blood Swan Vendors of the Boreal... What's the last part?
Boreal Depth.
Boreal Depth. There we go. Good showing from them.
Yeah.
Alright. Next is going to be Team G of Duck Lennon Cliff and Chart Soul.
We got another clip.
This is what
Very nice.
versus Team J, which is what happens when you only have creative control. Keisuke and Jacob.
Oh,
I'm not sorry.
yeah.
Oh my god.
You should be.
That team is just too strong.
Team.
I had an opportunity and I took it. Everyone should have voted random, and this wouldn't have happened. At least, very likely wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, maybe next time we should choose to randomize the teams. This team is just... I don't think somebody else other than Hora can stop this team.
Soup beat Jacob Pat earlier. Mengetsu I know can beat Jacob Pat.
Oh, nice.
That team is strong, but there
Yeah,
are
but
threats. In
maybe
the
they can beat
first-to-one
Jacob
environment.
Pat, but
With
can
Keisuke?
they beat
It's still-
Keisuke?
it's also
The
a
Keisuke?
rest-
revelation of mankind?
It'll be hard, but we'll see what happens.
We'll see.
Revelation of Mankind is just too strong, but we shall see.
Honestly, it doesn't. I don't think it really mattered who I put him with.
Yeah, well,
I saw-
both players are very strong, Jacob Pat and Keisuke.
Looks like we're getting
Are
Chop
these
Soul
the-
versus Keisuke first.
Okay. Okay, we're starting the match.
I am very evil though. There's the chaos of random choice, or there's the chaos of my choice.
Heaven or hell. Do
Who knows?
one.
Maybe the ping will give
What?
Charts an advantage here.
Nice. The counter hit, that's a beast, into a full combo, I believe.
Full combo knockdown into the Oki that beats the DP.
Yeah.
How do you win? That we're right back to the same
Exactly.
situation.
Well, he could try to not DP on wake up, maybe try to DP on a gap in
On
his
the
pressure.
overhead.
Yeah,
But
something like
yeah,
that.
that
Wow.
Keisuke cleans
Perfect
it up with the
for
perfect.
Yep.
Duel. Let's rock.
Okay, we have 3 in front of Keisuke.
Nice block on that overhead. That is not reactable.
Okay, he's cursed. Nice, he's not cursed anymore. But he's in trouble here in the corner. There's some player. There is a 3, a net, and there it is.
Once again, first in the
Next.
corner versus Tesla.
Yeah, this is very bad.
They just get so many
Nice
like
debate.
tries on that mixer.
Yeah.
So has a chance here now that we're out of the mix to turn it around,
my
but
God.
Testament with all the resources. Oh,
Oh,
drops.
it whips. Yeah.
Absolute so bad guy move to go for the DPRC there. That's you got one chance to make it out. You gotta
Very nice
take
grab.
it, but Keisuke will once again just clean up right at the end.
Yep, and now we'll
This
have
is now Jacob Pat
Duck Lennon
against Duck Lenin, right?
Duck Lennon. I'm not sorry.
Big Iron on his cliff.
This is a bad matchup for Cliff. Top tier character
Unfortunate.
against bottom tier. But I wish you luck, Duck Lennon. You're going to need it. Yeah, this is a family dispute. But I mean, it's such an unfair dispute because Testament is a gear and Cliff is just a human. He's not even Japanese.
I mean, Testament is a gear against his will. Cliff is a human and not Japanese, but Cliff is the only non-Japanese who can use key magic. So,
Yeah, that is true.
yeah.
But he's so old. He's not in his prime.
His whole thing is about restoring himself back to his prime. Cliff can gap here.
Well, we'll see.
Doc Lennon.
Doug Lennon is should join soon. Yeah, Cliff is too old for this. He breaks his back all the time. He cannot even run. He's so old that he can't run. He cannot run anymore. When he was young, I think he was able to run, but not
He
anymore.
would have had a full run when he was younger. We gotta... That's who we're gonna get in Strive. When we finally get Cliff in Strive, it's gonna be aged down Cliff. He's gonna have a full run. He's gonna have 2 DPs. I'm calling it now.
Okay. I think he can make it into Strive, but he should be like a Robocliff. He should be a robot.
That could be it. You're right.
Robocliff.
Right.
All
Looks
right,
like
Jacob Pat's
Jacob
about to
Pat
beat up my boy
and
here.
Duck Lennon.
It's gonna be sad. That's probably not to happen. Or who knows?
Spectate mode.
I like both of these players.
Let's go, Doug
Is that
Lennon.
Santa Claus
You got
Cliff?
this. It's- I hope he does not give Jacob Pat a present of win right here. I will see.
Looks like he is giving the present of the wind, delivering it right into the loving arms of that net.
Oh my god. We're making trouble here. This is a long combo. At least he was not poisoned, that would have been a lot of extra damage.
A lot more damage. Badlands loops will do just about everything, though.
Okay, overhead, this is it for the first round.
Let's rock.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Cliff also can't FD early out dash, right? He's one of the only characters who can't instantly dash block.
No, that is not correct. He can
No.
FD cancel his dash, but he can only do it from the frame 14.
From frame 14, okay, so he
That is
can't do it
another
like
frame.
earlier. Yeah. A lot of vulnerability to be trying to get him on his Zona. That was unfortunate.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it is a bad matchup. Cliff against Testament.
I think that most people against Jacob Pat's a bad matchup. So,
Yep.
appreciate you showing up to play. So, unfortunately, the seeding generator was like, nope.
Seeding
Alright.
generator, sure. Surely wasn't the person who put the best 2 testaments on the planet
I
onto the
chose
same
teams.
team, right?
Choose the teams, not the seeding. Alright, so F and K is going to be Ohiro and A-Stat versus Mr. Pomegranate and Real. So this should be actually pretty
Oh, nice,
exciting.
Real. Real is from Colombia. He's a South American as well. He's a very good Justice player. I think maybe he can do something here.
So it looks like we're going to have A-Stat and Pomegranate first. Eddie and Soul, huh?
Don't see too many Eddies these days.
Also, I have to appreciate that the other fight that's going to occur is the highest ping possible.
Oh my goodness. Right?
Yeah, it will be Colombia against Japan. Yeah, that is a bad thing.
Yeah, so what I did for the seeding, Dark, so I assigned the teams, and of course that was in an order. I then went to a random sequence generator, and I just took 1 through the number of teams. Yeah, did that, and then I reordered the teams that I had assigned, and that's how I generated the sequence. So. Damn, Jake! Holy shit!
Work for basic justice.
Man.
Wow. That's...
Oh, it looks like to be real and A stat. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna do reasonable pain. Alright.
Basic justice. Well, I mean,
we're
every
gonna see a
justice
soul
player
mirror
can
as
learn
the other
from
fight.
Kota.
We're gonna see a soul mirror.
Heaven or hell.
The monkeys yearn for the zoo.
This matchup, I believe, is good for Eddie, actually.
Believe it, he's got a lot of really evasive movement to get around those missiles with break the law.
Yeah, and the drills don't care about the nukes because they just spawn below you. But Real is doing a good job too.
Yeah. He's locking Eddie down, flashing wrist. It's a really scary place to be versus a Justice. You let her out of this, just about any missile can do it.
Nice backdash. Very nice.
Hiccup.
That sword on counter hit leaves you sliding for so long on the ground.
Long. You have so long to pick back up.
Yeah. Okay, kills mini Eddie. Nice upper C. Okay, this. Okay, he drops the combo. Okay, it's a good position for A-Star.
Doesn't have the burst. This is the gust combo on back. That's.
He jumps over the nukes. Gold Boost doesn't do much, but A-Star is in trouble here. Or is he? Because
He's in a good place here if he can win this. He's got burst advantage going into the next round. Oh, not anymore. Gold burst was necessary to take this. Just getting those missiles set back up. He start trading Eddie just to get rid of some missiles. And the drill does take it, like you mentioned earlier.
That is what I'm saying.
Drill doesn't care about the missile.
Yeah, doesn't care about them.
I respect the 5B attempt.
We almost got the combo there. Very nice. He's jumping for his life. Very, very good. Justice has so much damage. Nicely done, dude. Nice, he kills mini Eddie.
Just in time.
Really, he's in a good spot, but
to get out of this. But
what is going to happen? Nice. You cannot react to that. So, Real takes it.
Yep. Yeah, that was well played by A-Step though, so I'm sure Vulture here was a little conflicted seeing NC versus, well, another Justice player. Yeah, next we're going to see a Soul Mirror. This should be very entertaining.
Hero versus the Palm Grand X. Two incredible soul players.
I wonder if Pomegran X is going to show us some slashbacks. He's known for his slashbacks.
Soul bad guy. Soul bad
We'll see.
guy.
Heaven or hell. Duel. Let's rock.
Well, Ohiro is the guy that in the first 25 against 25 US versus Japan, he got like 10 players out. He did very good on that exhibition.
We've seen it
Very nice
with these
combo.
banded revolver loops. Those are pretty tricky on some of the heavier characters. Pomegranate doesn't quite get the pick back up. I see that.
Hero's got some lead here, but Pomegranate has burst. Is he going to hero burst?
I don't think you do against these sidewinders. Oh, I
there it
guess
is.
you do!
Commentary.
And here they come! Said
Wow,
you're
nice
gonna sidewind
combo.
loop, yep, gonna
So
sidewind
many
loop.
sidewinders.
Wow! And the
Yeah,
force
the
break
full combo.
Pirate Brave puts this at 1. Oh, that angle misses. Putting everything on the line here, spending all the meat.
What?
Pixel for it, very nice thing.
Throw clash!
Wow.
Well, Hero takes it with
Twitter clip
the
moments.
magic pixel.
As much as mirrors are better watched and not played, there is something about actually having a good fight with someone who's like
Yeah. So much to learn.
I think this is it.
This
No, it's not.
Pomegranate does have burst here. What'll he use it? One last lifeline. Really punishing him for not spending that. He's not mashing there and getting out of that combo. Wow. Mash point was early on, but everything from
Burst bait.
burst bait, jabs, take it. What a match, though.
Yep.
Incredible.
Yeah, it was very good. The first round, that was very high.
Even that combo that Pomegranates had going in that second round, I've never seen some of that rousing.
Yeah, that was very odd to finish the combo with a Ground Viper. So strange. I think it was to like reset into an air grab or something like that.
I think that could have been it too.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, this
Let's
is
see a hero versus
Real. Yeah.
Well. Does the Justice have what it takes to keep a hero out? Let's find out.
You got this Real.
Heaven or hell.
Okay, what is going to be the round start? TK Mighty Sword. Nice. It was a strange round start. Okay, the nice.
Can't get
getting-
tossed. Oh, finally does get tossed in the cell pattern.
Nice mashing there. Soul is in the corner, but he's getting out of there. Now Justice in the corner. This is trouble for him.
Sidewinder. Wait.
Nice air drop. I mean, no, wrong drop. This does not kill. It is about to kill with anything. Maybe it's chip damage. Okay, here it is.
Caught with the missile.
Well-
Cross up.
This is another South America against Japan match.
Yeah, this is the one with the ping.
Yeah,
Potentially the highest ping match of the tournament.
most likely. Okay, very nice. The nukes are working. But not anymore, it looks like. It's a good combo, but I don't think it kills. This is probably the last opportunity here for Real in this round. Is that clincher? Yeah, this should be. Oh, it's not?
Doesn't quite finish it.
Okay.
Oh, the cross up does though. Nice reset.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, this is the last possible round in this set. Gets the knockdown. Nice grab. Nice, it breaks the burst. Oh, doesn't get the knockdown. It doesn't matter. It has a nuke as an anti-air, but it drops the combo there after the grab.
Such a strong lead from Real there at the start. Well, Hero though, equalizing so quickly with a combo.
Nice entire, is
F-Boss
this
needs to get the missile out.
Very
This does look
nice,
like
very
it.
nice.
Real will take it over Hero.
Let's go. Yeah, Real is very
Palm
real.
Grand
I
X and
gotta,
Real
I gotta say.
will advance.
Real is not fake. It's very real.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Alright.
It's part of the reality.
Yep. So next we're gonna have Team A and Team P. So Team P, right? We got the Door and Dasani, right? And they're gonna be going against Mangetsu and Aridoido. So T and Crumpets versus the winner of the Boston Blue Meat bracket that just occurred about an hour, finished about an hour after this started, or before the start, before that.
Who was the winner?
Yeah, Mangetsu.
Oh, nice.
Looks like
Mangetsu, and we're gonna see our first Ino of the bracket.
But
Actually, only
Mangetsu,
Ino of the bracket.
what is he playing? He's playing Johnny?
He's playing Johnny for this.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna have the Door and Aridoido first.
Yeah.
And then after this will
Well,
be
I don't-
Teams B and O.
I think I have never seen this matchup. Both of these characters are not played too much. They're kind of obscure characters, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So see this matchup is special.
Hey,
Extreme
all we
specialist
know
characters, both
is that
of
it's
whom
5-5.
run some crazy Oki.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I think it's all about if Ino can get in once, then it's probably good for Reno, but it should be very hard to get in against Venom.
I like these notes to snipe the pool balls. Never seen that. Haven't seen this matchup before either, but it's interesting use of the notes.
Yeah. Okay, this is good for Badur. Okay, Aridoido is in.
This is South America. Saudi
Nice, blocks the
Arabia.
burst. Yeah,
Another high
this
ping
is another
match.
very high ping match. Nice Derangi with another nice 6P from Badur, and he gets the first round.
I didn't block.
Aridoido going in. He's got him in the corner. This is very good for Aridoido. He doesn't have to let him get out of here. Somehow he does
Or
get out
does
of here.
find his way out.
Yeah.
Gets the lockdown. The mix now into another
This-
knock.
No.
No, just hard knockdown.
Oh, nice grab. Aridoido has to get out of here. Okay. Takes the
First
burst.
is punished though.
Nice.
Catches with the chemical.
Okay, 1-1. Nice round start for Aridoido. He's got him in the corner. This is very good for him. Okay, jumps out, Badur. Now Aridoido is in the corner. This is troublesome for him. Nice combo from Badur. Oh, this is bad for Aridoido. He probably gets one last chance to get out of here.
What a damage.
Or does it? Does he get a chance to play?
Oh, there we go. He does, but doesn't make the most of it.
Okay, yep. Well played, Badur.
Yep. Yeah,
So
sometimes just
now-
Venom just locks you down. And that's like, I think I want to say, like, Ino doesn't necessarily have super good defensive options, right, outside of, like, metered reversals. Like, that's what I've noticed.
Yeah, that is true.
So next will be Dasani Dizzy versus Mangetsu Johnny.
Okay.
Another one of the testaments in the bracket has become a dizzy.
Or am I reading this wrong? Correction, Testament.
Oh,
Who of these two is on Aridoido's team?
Aridoido is on Mangetsu's team.
Oh, nice. Okay. I think Mangetsu has a good chance here to maybe win this match on the next one. I mean,
Yeah, I don't
he's a
think we
champion
have
that
Dasani
just
in
won.
the room right now, so I need to.
Okay.
There we go.
Mangetsu versus Dasani. Johnny test matchup. Let's see how it does. Let's see how he does.
Yes.
Johnny
versus
has
Testament.
these massive buttons, I think, to contest with Testaments and the Nets. You see Johnny doing pretty well
That's
there.
true. You think this matchup is even?
If not even, I think it's a lot closer than a lot of other Testaments other matchups.
Okay. Very nice counter hit. Okay. Gets you blocking for his life. Not anymore.
Spin. It's down out of the air with the JK. One doesn't quite get everything off that mix-up. Block again. One touch will do it here for Mangetsu though.
Yeah. What made Mangetsu? This is not over.
Alright. Dasani getting started.
But very nice combo from Mangetsu here. He gets the knockdown.
It's the knockdown opts not to go for the unblockable and instead gets a coin.
Yep. He's poisoned. He's in trouble now. But okay, Testament is in the corner, so Johnny's got some positional advantage here. Do these kills? Maybe? Oh, never mind, he's got first.
It could have killed without the first, but that
Nice.
does clean it up.
Yeah, very nice Mangetsu.
Alright, the next fight we're going to see then is Vidor and Mangetsu, so this is going to be West Coast to Middle East.
Ooh.
Oh, I love the chaos of the hype.
Not a good connection.
Still, Dasani did pretty good there. Like, it was a dap in the second round. It's just one of those, like, against a player as experienced as Mangetsu. So it's, like, very hard. Still, though, that's the beauty of first to one. Anything can happen. All you have to do is slip up a couple times. It's over.
Yes, that is true. There's not much time to make some kind of adaptation to what your opponent is doing.
Yeah, strong enough foundation of bullshit can take you very far in this bracket. If your opponent can't adapt to the nonsense you're doing, even if it is fake, best of one, it's about the cheese.
Yes. Well, this matchup is Johnny against Venom. I am also not very familiar with this one.
Yeah, you guys can start with
We're very familiar with these two characters. Haven't seen the matchup ever. The person who really introduced me to the Plus R community is a Johnny main with a Venom secondary, so I'm pretty familiar with both of the characters.
Oh, okay.
Never seen them.
So, is this matchup good or bad for Johnny?
No idea. I've never I know both I've not seen the matchup before. I imagine it could be good for Johnny just because of the size of his buttons. It really limits the amount of space Venom can zone from. Right?
Yeah, but if Venom is in a position where he is full screen, it must be very hard for Johnny to go in since he cannot run. but
Johnny
he does
can't
have
run,
some.
but he has pretty good air movement, especially with the
Yeah,
FRC
that's what I was
Killer
going to
Joker resetting his air movement like he does.
Yeah, you cannot anti-air him, but unless you have a projectile that can anti-air like Venom.
True.
Okay, the chat is in favor of Badur right here. I mean, I guess he's the underdog because Mangetsu is the champion.
Looks like Widow's teammate is in favor of Bador winning. Good. That might be it.
Well, here he's in problems, Badur, in the corner. Tries to get out, and he kind of does. Okay, gets the knockdown, gets some balls on the screen.
This insanely high super jump, just getting over everything Bador is trying to do.
Yeah.
I'd call it a backdash, I think, there.
I like the use of coins by Mangetsu too. Essentially, like interrupt the ball pressure, and like even though it ends up being a trade, it at least stops the setup.
Stops the setup and you get a coin. Coin trade in Johnny's favor is a coin trade in Johnny's favor. Well, yeah, a coin trade is a coin trade in Johnny's favor.
Nice blocks from Mangetsu.
Level 2. The coin loops. Ends in the hard knockdown, into the unblockable. Nice,
nice
backdash on that. I think what we normally see is the Johnny player meeting with something into the... Yeah, into the missed fight.
To the unblockable.
Confirm the unblockable. Just been nerves there.
It's looking...
Skipping that one
It's
step.
looking very even at the moment. Maybe nice backdash into grab.
Now, Venom's
don't
got
think
you in the
this
corner with a
kills.
ton of balls set up, I think.
This should kill. What?
Does
No, the balls didn't hit him.
Any touch does kill here, but Mangetsu's holding
Trying to
firm
chip
on
him
the
out.
defense.
Very nice. That was a
Cosmic
crossover, I
does
think.
do it. I think so too.
Tea and Crumpets here. Last game, last round. Let's go.
Yeah.
Immediately noticing it seems Bador is a little bit more defensive this round. Awesome.
Nice
Looks
block
low.
on the overhead.
He gets to stand in the air. Good blocks by Badur. Oh, the ball didn't hit anything. Very, very nice. Nice dead angle. And he's now got Badur in the corner.
Yeah, looks like a failed first bait.
Badur gets out. This is it. Oh, never mind. It's
Not
not it.
over.
So close,
Mangetsu.
but
Oh my god! A good chance for
Mangetsu bringing
Mangetsu.
it.
Oh, nice punish. Let's go, Badur.
The Boston
What did
Blue
I
Beat
just
champion is defeated.
Yeah, the champion is defeated.
What the ping giveth, the ping
Very nice,
also
Badur.
taketh. Wow. That was, at least from the spectator, the game is nice and crisp view, that looked like a really intense fight. I don't know what it actually looked like on
Yeah.
the screens.
You were so close.
Yep, so next will be Team B and O. We're around halfway through looking at the number of fights we gotta do, and I think we're getting a bit faster with the actually getting people in and going, so.
Okay.
So, you said we're looking at Team B, and that means they're going to be playing versus Team O.
Yep.
So, that would mean we're looking at Formal L and Pippa Wheelus versus Sari and Pert. Like Pert and Pippa are in. Pippa, first and only jam of the bracket.
Pipa Peluas. That's his name. Yeah. And that's an abbreviation of his full name. His full name is Pipa Amante de las Peluas, and that means Pipa, the lover of hairy girls. Because I think
Man of culture.
well, there's a whole reason for that, but I don't think this is the appropriate.
This may not be the forum
to
for it,
talk
but I appreciate you, Pipa Pelua. Pipa Pelua.
Yeah. Okay, so it will be Pipa Peluas against Bert or
It's
Vegetable
looking like,
Boogies.
from what I'm seeing in the team chats, I think it's going to be Bert and Pipa first.
Okay. Pipa, well, I believe he plays Chip and Jam.
Yeah, but I saw a sign up as
I
Jam.
think he's... Okay. Pipa is from Venezuela.
Heaven or hell?
Okay.
Do one. Let's rock.
Nice. Good round start by
Rest
Pipa
of stock
Peluas.
we found. Like 2H
Okay, this is a
Bert
lot of
is
trouble.
dominates Louis' trap. The second
Yeah, this is it,
Pipa Pelua is out,
Yeah, this is it.
straight into a trap.
Yep.
Duel.
Testament privilege.
Catches the setup of that like 5P though. Testament privilege once again. Just with a counter, putting Jam in the corner, poison. This is not where you want to be.
Yeah.
Doesn't take the time off that knockdown to charge any cards. So I think against
but,
the contestment, you'd want to be using every second you have to do that.
Yeah. He's in trouble now, Pipa Peluas. I think this is it. This looks like poison
it too?
combo that... Yeah, should kill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, and our next fight's going to
Poison
be a
just
Disney.
Pipa
ignoring
Peluas is
that.
out. So now it will be DC against... I don't know who's the partner of Pipa Peluas in the team.
Let me pull up the team
Another
again.
DC.
Formal L. Yeah, Formal L and I actually go back a bit. Early on in the Crew to Be Jolly,
Oh.
back when it was a bunch of exhibition matches.
Yeah.
Formal L and
very
I
nice.
used to play against each other. I think she was on Faust back then.
Oh, that was a good time.
That was a good time. We had these coached, just exhibition sets. There was like Krakan coaching Alan, Pulsa coaching me, and it was some of the most fun I've had of the
Most
game,
of
I
it.
think.
I do want to do the coach stuff again, because that's really fun. Yeah, I think they can start when ready.
It does sound like a lot of fun to have some coaching in between matches.
Yeah, so the way I ran that, like, you would be in, like, the players would be in their own special VCs, right? I had like a red and blue coins, what I call it, right? I kind of went for like a boxing, MMA sort of analogy, right? I did like about a minute break between games in that way, because at least what the coaches chose to do, I think for the couple times I've done this, is they were like, during the game, they just at least didn't say anything to my knowledge, they like would then only talk in between the games. Now, granted, that's a choice the coaches made. But I think it was nice to have like, hey, you play the game, and then you can talk about, like, have that little break of, hey, what do we learn kind of things, like game plan the next game. It was pretty fun, I enjoyed it. It's hard to organize though, because you have to find like the players, and you gotta find the coaches and the scheduling, so.
Yeah, sounds hard to organize, but if it does work well with the organization, it must be a lot of fun.
It is. I'd love to play and be the person getting coached in one of those, but let's see, I can start.
This should be DC against DC, right?
Yes.
A mirror match.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. They're starting. Vegetable of boogies. Fun fact for Rory is celery. It's just kind of the way the Japanese pronunciation ends up being.
Celery. Oh, that makes sense.
Celery,
Yeah, it
okay.
took me too long to realize that.
I didn't realize it was. I guess I could have realized it was Japanese player. Romaji always I always try to pronounce it differently. If I knew it was like katakana, I might have seen it. But yeah.
Okay,
Vegetable of
One
boogies
DC
is
is in a lot
the
of-
dominant round star.
Yeah, so one of the things that tends to notice, like, Sorori, I think compared to, like, Soup style, like, Sorori's more willing to, like, play a little bit slower. But I think overall is playing a lot more of a solid fundamental space game, right? It's still dizzy. It's still bullshit.
yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think I've really seen Morale play dizzy.
Disgusting.
So, yeah, this is...
This looks like it's going to be a very good one.
Such as dizzy.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, never mind.
Gotta find that one gif of Jack just instant killing the Dizzy off a round start 6 speed.
Oh, yeah. So that is going to be Pert and Sorori moving on. Team O.
Yep.
Alright, next we're going to have Team
I'll be right
C
back.
and N. What I'm hoping to see is maybe Soup and Sorori go at it. I think that'll be fun.
Yeah. Interesting to see. You did bring up those two very opposing styles of Dizzies from the start. It'd be interesting to see them play.
Well, I think that speaks more to what I've seen generally between North America and Japan. What I've noticed in North America is a more of an aggressive style. I think the players I've noticed seem to focus more on offensive setups and maybe combos more than me. I think the Japanese, they seem very well rounded, and of course depends on the player, right? At the very highest levels,
Depends on the player. So you say that, and then you look at Daigo doing 17 DPs in a row.
Yeah, it's...
But yeah, no, I get what you mean. So it's gonna be Jesus Riot X and Vegan Eats Meat versus Team N. So K and Soup again.
Jesus Riot. This is a solo player. He's from Honduras, I believe. That is Central America. And who is he going to play against?
Interesting. We're not sure yet.
So, Team
Interesting
N.
to know there is no relation to another player named something Riot X.
Yeah, this is the good one.
Yeah.
This is the good one, yeah. Mr. Called Grand X.
Yeah, so
And
let's...
chat asking Jesus Riot to kill Soup.
That's the thing, the first
Incredible.
one, it's fun because anything can happen. So, we're gonna see. It looks like it's at Central America, right? To Japan. So this should
Yes, Central America
yeah.
from Honduras.
Jesus Riot versus K. Gotta drink the soup.
Hey, Kay did a really good job versus Naj, especially in that high ping where Naj will just
They did
everything to you.
Yeah, he did very good. This is solo against Viken, and I know some Viking players that say that that is a bad matchup for Viking. I don't know if this is true, but they seem to complain about it.
Yeah. Hopefully they got the
Viking
castle
players.
stage. Oh no, it's not the castle stage. Oh no. Yeah, I think trying to minimize the lag, but we'll see what happens.
Very nice.
Right.
Yeah, he's got good combos usually.
The combos, knowing just when to get in on a Viking. Viking can be a character that's really good at walling you out, so see the cracks in that, like, defense.
Oh, nice air grab.
Really well played.
I'm pretty sure that was just a normal JH like a cannon as well.
Happens. Probably.
It happens a lot with Soul and other characters that have a very good JH.
Yeah, because you don't need to OS another button
They're just
you can
pressing JH all day.
Nice game. Why did you give your son a JH with 0 recovery?
And it's so hard to anti Soul's JH. Very nice grab.
Yeah, it looks like K's still trying to feel up a connection, I want to say, and like is trying to figure out G's right habits.
He's right, sure a lot of patience. Switching up the game plan a lot. Going from this hyper-aggressive, in-your-face playstyle to a patient one, just waiting for an opening to appear.
Yeah.
So,
wasting no time. It does not give him time to adapt to the connection, and he just gets it. Very nice.
Clean's house.
That's the magic of the FT1s.
Oh, we know the vegan eats meat. Let's see if the vegan drinks soup now. We got vegan eats meat versus soup.
It really depends on the kind of soup. So soup, what kind of soup?
Where is it meat soup? Vegetable soup. Oh, unfortunately. Oh, this vegetable soup is vegan.
Yeah, but he's not eating meat if he eats that. A vegetable soup.
He always eats meat. We'll see how it goes. I think we're waiting on Soup now to join the lobby. But...
let me let the next teams know.
There we go. Hey.
Yeah, I think at this point you can just go for it.
This is Johnny. Johnny against DC. Okay.
Heaven or hell? Duel. Let's rock.
Wow. Many step dashes there from Johnny. Okay, but he's in trouble now. This is very good for Shield.
Summon's a bad place to be.
Yeah. Okay, but he gets out of there. Careful with the bubble, yeah. This is there? No, not yet. Okay, there it is.
This is what you see sometimes with really mobile characters versus Johnny. You can just stay out of reach of his really big buttons, and Johnny has a ridiculous amount of recovery on some of these buttons. It's only cut by making contact and cancelling them with the misfire. So
if you're able to make Johnny whiff, you can most of the time punish him.
Looks like Vegan's getting like the hang of the matchup here. Second round
very
is
nice.
Perfect.
Yeah, it was like the first round almost a perfect for Soup, and the second round a perfect for Johnny.
Like that.
If Vegan hits mix. Okay, in the corner
A
here.
lot of overheads. Good blocking on that.
This is very hard for Vegan Smith. Is he going to get able to? He can get out of here? I don't think so. Oh, nice burst. Now see if he does get out. Okay.
Super
We'll
for
see
the
how he
knockdown.
extended
Oh,
this.
big extension. Straight over.
Careful with the bubble, okay. Careful with the Fish. He's blocking, okay. Oh, nice! Okay, he doesn't convert in a combo. Nice grab! Does this kill? No, I don't think so, he's too scared.
Yeah, it doesn't get the
Oh, nice!
cutscene
No!
either, so like it's currently unblockable.
Oh, he drops the combo!
Lost hit situation!
Oh my god!
Vegan eats meat, takes it over soup.
He ate all the meat, the DC meat. Very nice.
Wow. Vegan played out of his mind.
Well played.
Very nice.
The Menace Soup has been defeated.
That is one of the big threats of this bracket. Gone.
Yeah.
Anything can happen in best of one.
First to one, high ping. Well, that wasn't a high ping game, but anything can.
But yeah.
So we are now in our top 8. Right, so the next set we're going to have is going to be Shamisen and Bedfish. Remember that close set with Kraken and Dart? And they're going to be fighting against Team E, Retro and Gante. So the Kai Soul.
I saw it. Wow. What a team. Very Guilty Gear team. Okay, and so a lot of representation from the main characters of this game. We have plenty of Soul players in this tournament, I believe.
Yeah, I have to look at the exact character spread.
I think this mostly DC and Testament, but maybe after that is or Justice too. And after that,
Sort of surprised
Maybe
amount of
so.
Robo-Kais.
yeah, that is true.
Looks like we're going to have Benfish and Gante go at it. Gotta kill the fake Kai.
Both of these players are from USA.
Yes. Both of them are American players.
Find
That
some
play
good ping.
at Frosty. Gante will hit you hard and surprise you at times. Like I remember an online bracket, I actually got bad losing to Gante twice. Happens though. Gante played well.
They're starting the match. This is Soul against Robo-Kai.
Oh, we got the salad robo, as I like to call this color.
Yeah.
I've never seen this one. I love this color. This is like a big old lettuce leaf.
Yeah. It's some tomato sword. Oh, we got it! What? We didn't hit each other, that was off.
Ozen asserts max dominance.
Yeah.
You gotta make. Oh,
What a
have to make that combo count. That was. Robo-Kai is so heavy.
Yes.
Yeah, it's all the meter from the command grab. What'll we do with it?
Nice grab, he's got it in the corner, nice DP to get out of there. But yeah, he's got a lot of meter, this Robo-Kai. What is he going to do with all of that? Missiles. He's getting more meter. He goes through the gunplane. Nice person. Nice click.
Gonna make these sidewinders count.
Is this? No.
Unfortunate drop, but not as unfortunate as last time. Got a nice old American reset. Picking it
Yeah.
right back up and sealing that round out. That's the move you don't want to see long.
Okay, nice XP. Nice to be here as well. Good DP, and he's got it in the corner. Another DP, okay.
Really putting in the work.
Yes. SDP, but he doesn't do the super active PvP if he wants to save the meter. Yeah, that was a very nice combo.
Really
Very
nice routing though with the FSC's burst safe missile to close out the round.
Yes.
Alright, so we
That's
just
very
had
well
America
played,
versus
from
America.
Roboplay.
Now we're gonna have Japan versus Japan.
Oh,
Shamisen and Retro Fighting Game Channel.
Retro Fighting Game Channel is from Japan?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know
I'm
that.
looking at some
Wasn't
24
aware.
ping right now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So this will be Kai against Testament. The matchup, of course, should be for Testament, but Kai can do some stuff. It's not too bad. He can get rid of the net with some projectiles. He can hit Testament as well with his projectiles. He's got plenty of projectiles to
Some
deal with
buttons to
a
count,
lot of Testament stuff.
Yeah.
I have no idea what language TL is. I don't know if it's just sounding out the letters into Japanese characters. Kind of looks like that. Looks like katakana, but I can't read it.
Oh wait, what
Sorry, I was a
language are we looking at?
Pomegranate chat, because like his translator thing did a TL to Japan, so I'm not exactly sure what that. I'd have to check how it works exactly. Thanks to Keisuke. Arigatou gozaimasu for sending me a link to this thing.
It is very useful if you're going to have Japanese players on the chat. Well, we are waiting here for Shamisen, I believe it's called. And we shall start soon.
Yep, Shamisen should be on his way.
Looks like it translated kind of accurately though. It's just Shiato. It somehow got the
Google Translate. It works pretty good.
Yeah.
I usually use DeepL for stuff, but I think as far as using like a tool like this, it's like I'm not paying for DeepL, so I'll use the free thing. That's
Oh
not
yeah.
gonna give me a
No,
lot of
absolutely.
trouble, I think.
You'll just wait on Shamisen here. But
Oh, it can't get into the room? Let's figure out what's going on. If I need to make a new room, I may have to do that.
Oh,
I'll
TL,
refresh
I
the
think
room every
is...
now and then.
TL is a country called Timor Leste.
Alright, I'm gonna make a new room.
It's a South African country. Okay, make a new room. Oh, Shamisen is here in this room.
Oh, you came back? Let me join.
Oh wait, I left. Okay, let me go back.
Actually, they are starting, so hurry up.
Should get in there.
Need me to join because I don't think I have anyone else in the room to follow.
Okay, so we are starting here.
No, yeah,
We got,
start, just play the game.
We got Kai here, getting some advantage in the beginning. Okay, but he uses blue burst and it doesn't hit anything. And he's trapped in the corner against Taketh Beast. But Shamisen drops the combo. Very nice, he's pressuring, but okay. This is, well, Testament has some clear advantage here, and he's got him in the corner. He's got the dolls.
The fireballs really need to be used to, like, beat the traps, and not as just a passive neutral option. Because Testament wins when you're trying to use the fireballs as pokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, just like that. They really have to be countable to specific things.
Yes. Yes, and you have to know which projectile to use in what situation. Like sometimes if it is to poke, sometimes it's better to use the faster version of the projectile to hit Testament before the execute hits you.
Seen a lot of these slow ones. Maybe even the Taiga Knee variant, just to like get over that EXE.
Taiga Knee too. Exactly, you can you jump the exit beast while shooting the projectile. That is also a good option. But well, right now it is looking very bad for the Kai player.
After that fight, it doesn't pick up off it, but you have pressure here.
Yeah, he's got an opportunity here. He's got him in the corner. Okay, Testament.
The disjoint on the
him.
Testament RS.
Yeah, that button is just too good.
Alright, next we're gonna see the door. Yep, the door and Dasani, if I remember the names right. Sorry for the names. Yep, the door and Dasani versus the Dual Justice team. So we'll see what the pink can do for the door.
We'll see. Team T and Crumpets versus the unstoppable march of the Gears.
T and Crumpets
Bador
versus a robot.
He's a hero here. He already beat one champion. Can he beat the other one?
Yeah. But all the champion slayer, let's see it.
Yeah.
Alright, kick out.
Here in the chat, it looks like Mr. Pomegranate X wants the whole tone inside of him.
Maybe they say some shit.
It's a lot of people to have inside.
Yeah. Yeah, Nostalgia Critic, if you can leave the room when you get a chance, please. Because I can't figure out how to kick people right now.
Okay, Justice against Testament. I
Well-
think this matchup is even. I think.
That's a take. I will say, they have been
You don't
complaining
think so?
about too many testaments in the chat.
Oh. Like, does Testament really have the advantage here? I mean, Justice is also a very good character, and
I'd say Justice has probably more answers than Justice has. And also this slow mobility makes it probably like, I guess gives more, I think probably like, Testament I think has the more versatile set right in this.
okay.
Like defensively I find Testament harder than Justice. Now granted versus Justice is like defending and then actually getting an opportunity to get try and get an advantage back. That's matter entirely.
I mean, the Testament parry is a little bit better than the Justice one. So in that aspect, at least, on the defensive part, he's got that advantage. But Justice has a better backdash and a bigger throw range. Well, he's got in here Valkyrie with a big combo.
There's in chat saying Justice can't zone when Testament can do S-Beast. Yeah, and the Force Break Skull, that does make sense. Justice does want to sit full screen with a bunch of missiles for you to, like, find your way through. And Testament can just ignore all of that with the EXE boosts.
Okay, nice anti-air from Sasuke Uchiha. Okay, in the corner
Nice
here,
blocking.
Vulture. Nice, very nice.
That was incredible.
You get the 2 rounds. Well played, Vulture.
Right, the
Good
Justice
Vulture.
Powerhouse team.
Hey, Hotza versus Badur. Can the Champion Slayer continue the run?
Continue slaying champions, yeah.
The ping might give him a chance.
I think he's got a chance. Let's go, Badur. Against Hoda, are you kidding? That's right, Badur, you gotta play against Hoda. I hope it is a
believe-
very close match. You got this, Badur. Badur, the champion slayer. Well, this matchup, I think it is for Justice, because it should be very hard to use Venom projectiles against Justice nukes. The nukes delete every projectile Venom has, except for the super, I think, the Dark Angel.
This is gonna be a difficult one, then.
Yeah. So Justice has more damage and has more life as well. Better defensive stats.
Yeah, remember Bador, you could have just not won versus Maketsu, and you wouldn't be in this situation.
Yeah. But this is Badur, the champion slayer. It doesn't matter if this is a bad matchup. If
not
your
yet.
opponent,
I-
if his opponent is a champion, he can do it.
But being good as
Champion slayer. Yeah.
Oh yeah, those nukes really do delete every single thing
Yes.
the Venom tries to do. That is... Oh,
It took us almost 20 seconds to get a substantial hit. Yeah, I think from what I've seen, I think Oda, like, he has the skills to be able to, like, fight through the lag.
Yeah, he's got good defense.
But also, we're just...
Wow, that was so strange. Okay, sword. Badur doesn't know what to do. Okay.
yeah,
Here
I
it is.
don't think I'd know what to do there either, honestly.
Yeah.
That is
Art's the
so
strongest tool, just
Man, this is such a
negated
bad matchup.
entirely by a floating... And they don't even trade with the nukes, the nuke just keeps going.
Yep. He just has to maybe get some meter and do Dark Angel to have some projectile on the screen that can do something. Okay. He hits Hoda, so this is not a perfect, but this is over. Okay.
Gets the hit and not a
Very bad
perfect,
matchup.
respectable.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's respectable.
He did have
showing.
one champion, so he's still very good, Badur.
Yeah.
I think from what... I'm pretty sure it was a
Almost
case of,
like
like, I
Child's
guess he just
Play.
couldn't see anything, just that that's the nature of Worldwide. So...
Yeah, maybe.
It looks crisp from the spectator side. And now it looks like we're gonna have Jacob, Pat, and Keisuke versus Sorori and Prince. 3 testaments in a disc.
Oh my
Damn.
That doesn't sum up the entire bracket. I don't know what else does.
Injustices.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is no Saba. That is strange. Well, I mean, Testament should be way easier to play than Saba. Maybe that's why. I mean, he's very strong and not too hard. I think Saba is harder because you have to play like 4 characters in one, maybe 5.
Zappa is harder, you know what? I'm not upset that we don't have any Zappas in bracket.
Ooh, it looks like we're going Jacob
Hard
Pat
character, I
Sorori.
respect that it's difficult, but goddamn, do I hate playing against Zappa or watching him play?
Yeah.
That's a dog.
I will say, watching Godolphin go versus Zappa, I think I've gotten some ideas on how to approach it. I still gotta learn to actually defend Blades. Inevitably, I'm in that situation.
I would have liked to see Matsui here. Matsui Zappa from Japan. He's very good.
Yeah, maybe like, yeah, I think what I'll have to see for future events, maybe I'll run an online Japanese bracket. Because I don't think I really have much tournaments besides like the sports league. A couple of times.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, so many good players that are not here. I think Grady's at work. 'Cause I think I talked to him about it. Yeah, you guys can start when ready. So yeah, so as I said, yeah, so Soup was able to beat Jacob Pat earlier. But we'll see if maybe, if Sorori, we'll see, probably give Jacob a little more space than Soup would. But at the same time, when you're that good at spacing, neutral, and all that, it's fine giving your opponent space. Let them hang themselves.
This Whip-Tongue Bulborg, he's going to play now, or?
Oh, I think
He's,
Keisuke is trying to join right now, but there are too many people in the room.
Oh, let's see what's happening.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, Keisuke just sent a message in the Discord chat.
Oh, I guess we're gonna see Keisuke and Sorori go at it? Oh, okay.
Maybe next time you could do the room up to 8 players,
Yeah, that's all.
so we don't have this problem so often. It's not that often, but it happens. It happened a couple of times that there is no space in the room. If you do it for 8 players, that is strange to happen. Like it happens less often. Oh, there it is. Player profile kick. That's the tech to
Yeah, I'm trying to
kick
figure
people,
out
but I don't know who is the leader here of the room.
Oh, I
it's
don't think it's me
Whip-Tongue
anymore.
Bulborg. No, it's not.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, we got
so it's gonna be
Keisuke
Keisuke first?
here.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I said. That's all I said.
Okay, Keisuke against Vegetable of Boogies. So, Vegetable of Boogies means celery?
Well, Vegetable of Boogies, I think you're just thinking the name, but Sorori, I think it's kind of maybe more Japanese pronunciation of celery.
Oh, I see.
Japanese generally can't really distinguish between R and L sounds, so like, I think they usually use more L's. though, so
Celery.
yeah.
Yeah.
Celery.
So,
The Rarirurero characters are kind of mapped to what we would pronounce as both L's and R's in English.
So it's funny how we say ramen, and I think for them that works too much.
Ramen. Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna be honest, I want Sorori to win. But we'll see.
Wow.
I like both players,
Man.
but there's also the narrative of like the powerhouse team that like, I don't know, it's narratively convenient to have an upset.
Yeah.
I believe Keisuke, for a good amount of time, was considered maybe the best player in the world at this game.
Yeah, I think it's like who that is, I think kind of depends on the game. But he's definitely like the very top of the top.
Yes.
I think that's like him, Tanahata. I'm trying to think of the I don't know. Like, the skill level's so high there. it
I
just kinda
think
depends on the
I think
Koda-san.
Kora might be up there.
Yeah, he absolutely is.
Still remember watching that one NA versus Japan like 25-25, like years ago, the Keisuke just tore through all of North America. Like, they got to Keisuke, and then Keisuke ended it.
Yeah, but I think it was Keisuke against Elven Shadow.
Elven Shadow at the end, yeah.
He ran over. Elven Shadow had no chance.
Yeah. North America's lost hope, and Keisuke just stood there.
Yeah.
This is the final boss at the end of the... in the middle of the team, honestly.
It was a revelation to all my kind. Damn, nice combo.
Oh, gold? Come on. Up, well. Appreciate the context there, everyone. I hope you're staying with that.
Okay, nice pressure. There's a red bubble there. He's gotta be careful. He's still in the corner, Keisuke. Able to get out right now. He puts a couple of traps. I don't know where they are. Okay, if Gale goes in, this should be it. Yeah.
There we go, Keisuke takes it.
I guess I played that really, really solid.
Yeah.
Okay,
Last
game
round
7.
was kind of scary for him, but he got it.
Keisana! Arigato gozaimasu. So next we will be seeing Hurt and Jacob Pat go at it. So the Testament
Two
Mirror.
testaments. Okay. Testament mirror.
Is this the first one we've seen so far?
There's been a lot of Testaments.
There's been a lot of testaments, yeah, but I think this is surprisingly this is the first mirror.
Yeah, I think so. Paired beat Jacob Pat, the champion. He was also a champion. He won the two-time champion of the Rusty Faustings. Jacob Pat putting some pressure. Okay, he gets a combo.
Two-time champion of Frosty Faustings. Put in some work.
Yeah. He's got some goals here. He puts the powered up 3, and this is a poison combo. Okay, this should be a lot of damage. Another poison. More dolls. You can do a lot of things here.
Doesn't need him. The
Doesn't
poison
need
and just the length of that combo would do enough.
Yeah, so much damage. Those poison into another poison combos. Okay, now Bert is doing very good this round. He's got the advantage here. Okay, Jacob Pat putting some pressure. Okay, Bert gets a combo, he gets the dose. Oh my god. Oh, but he doesn't confirm that well.
Doesn't hiccup, he just goes to the reset, and I think that was worth it. It was a really solid knockdown.
This is an opportunity here for Jacob Pat.
Ooh,
Nice slash
insane
back.
flashback.
Yeah!
The synchronizing.
That was strange.
I'm not even gonna guess on the high-low, I'm gonna guess right past flashback. That was...
Oh my god,
Block and
here
burst
Jacob
on
Pat
the
making
mid.
the comeback.
Last round.
Doesn't...
Hurt?
Yeah, the first choices that round were, I'll just say questionable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice parry from Jacob
Once
Pat.
again, on the front foot here. Nice blocks from Hurt on the overhead. We've seen these two players trading offense and defense.
Yeah.
test of how well do you know your own character. Can you block the
Got the help.
mix?
But Jake's got the meter.
Okay, this is a good situation for Jacob Pot because he's got the goals. But maybe not so good. He puts the big tree.
Ooh, that'll do
He
it.
gets him. Yeah.
Guess is
Very
wrong
nice.
on the mix once. Tries to block the low high.
It
Impressive
would have
showing
been
from
interesting
Bert,
if
bringing that
Yeah,
to
yeah.
a round 3.
Oh, all
It would have
right.
been very interesting if Pert would have won against Jacob Pat and then he wins against
The match
Keske and
against
then
Keisuke, yeah.
he's like he would be
At
the
that
best
point,
testament
you
in
just
the
claim
world.
your title. Yeah, best testament in the world.
Best
that-
testament in the world.
I would have done
I
it
mean-
definitively.
Yeah. Well,
So, yeah. Oh, this is gonna be
who's
fun.
going
We've
to play
got
now?
yeah. So we've got Jesus Ride and Vegan Eats Meat. Yes, Vegan. I paired you with Jesus Ride because the word Jesus was in his name. And then we've got Mr. Pomegranate and Real. So we've got America, South America duos.
Oh,
Or I guess South Central America.
nice.
This will be entertaining. Honestly, like I think seeing like both of these teams at this point is very surprising, given who they had to beat to get here.
Yeah, they have done very well. But sadly, one of these two teams will get eliminated.
And the winner
point.
gets to fight. Testament. All right, whoever the. Hey, hey, appreciate you coming to play, Bert. I understand this event's gone very long. This event's very big. Yeah. No, it's really cool to see these players play, and it seems, I think in this first to one environment, it seems like some of the underdogs are like, they're punching high. Like, they're punching up. The Soul Mirror again. Blue
Yeah, this is going
versus
to be
red.
fun, I think.
This is can't be any more poetic.
Heaven or hell. Do
Yeah.
one, rock.
Oh, nice flash. Right, some works. Nice counter hit, but not a good confirm.
But yeah, you should have seen the fight versus Vegans. That was so close.
Yes. Oh, he baits the DP. Nice. Jesus Riot here has some advantage in this round. But he does not have burst. Nice DP. Who needs a burst when you got DP? Okay, nice. Mr. Pomegranate has a good chance here. In one or two combos, he could kill Jesus Riot, but Jesus Riot gets it. Is this Blink hit? Yes, Blink hit. It's going to hurt. Yep. Wow, so much damage. ADD gets blocked. Nice combo. Okay, that's almost a perfect from Mr. Pomegranate. Last round here. Nice DP. Gets out of the corner. Oh, but gets untired. But he's got burst, so he uses it. And now Pomegranate has a good advantage here. He got burst and the life lead. Right, has some more meter though. Oh, what? A Clash of the Beast, I think? Okay. In trouble here, Jesus Riot, gets out with a defeat. Still has a chance. And he almost got first, but Pomegranate gets it. He moves on.
Alright. So yeah, the next fight's gonna be Vegan and Real. So if Vegan can take out Real, he'll then have to face Pomegranate.
I don't know. That matchup DC against Justice, I don't know if it is good for either of them.
I can see it being pretty rough on both ends. Well, yeah, but like, it all depends, I guess, on how the missiles interact with fish. I'm not too familiar with that one. Is it?
Oh
do the
yeah,
missiles erase
if
the
the
fish,
fish
like?
throws. I mean,
It's gonna be
if the
Johnny,
missiles touch
Johnny
the fish,
Justice.
of course. Johnny, oh okay.
I think you're mixing up who won between Vegan and Soup earlier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, probably.
That fight was stupid close.
Okay, Johnny against Justice. I think this matchup is for Justice because
I
Johnny
think so
cannot
as well.
move around too much against the nukes.
I've seen enough Stone Tony runs be ended by a Justice. This is...
Well, if it's not a Justice, it will probably be a Testament. Okay, setting up nukes. Real. Nice airdrop. Put him in the corner. Okay, gets out of there. Nice. Hit him with the Michael sword. The JH. And Johnny in the corner trying to get out, but he does not make it out. Nice block. On the overhead of the wrong start. This is a knockdown? Oh no, it's not a knockdown.
No, it looks like Vegan recognized it wouldn't be, and so it doesn't like over there. Good awareness.
Yeah. He bumps on the screen. He gets him with a combo. Okay, that whiffs. So this gives him a combo, but okay, the burst didn't do much. Nice, with the Michael sword in the air, but Vegan Smith is still putting some pressure. He's got a chance here. He doesn't get the knockdown, but he gets the reset.
Nice air.
Nice airdrop.
One more
Oh,
chance
this-
there.
no,
Let's see if we can make this count.
Okay, this kills. Okay.
Hey.
He makes the comeback there.
Vegan
Vegan
tying it
Smith.
right back up.
Good round start for Vegan. First economy, almost equal.
Yeah, I would say so. But Real is taking some advantage here. Okay, level 2. Level 2 again with the coins. Nice XP. Tries to set up the unblockable, but nice burst from Real to avoid that.
I'm surprised no one got thrown that. I wonder if he actually did something.
Oh, Real is so close. There it is.
Al takes it. There we go.
Well played, Real.
Yeah, well played by Vegan. That was close. Like Vegan playing out of his mind. So, but now this puts us into our top 4. It's going to be Team I and M. So that's going to be the Justice team of Hoda and Vulture versus Shamisen and Benfish, Testament and Robokai. On the other side, we've got the Testament team. Keisuke and Jacob Pet versus who we just saw, Real and Pomegranate. So,
Pretty cool to see those two teams duke it out in grand finals, honestly.
We'll
The
see what
Justices
happens.
versus the Testaments.
I didn't see the bracket to set that up, the
I was
RNG,
gonna
think,
say,
is
it
actually-
almost seems like a seeded bracket, but it...
I'm gonna be honest. Like, I think in terms, if you look at the seeding, like who should be 1 or 2, I don't think is accurate. I think the spread out of the strength of players ended up working out really well.
Yeah.
So,
True.
but yeah, next it's gonna be I and M. So it looks like it's gonna be Hoda and Benfish. It looks like it's gonna be our first pair.
Oh.
Must be Jack Shenanigans. Oh.
Oh, absolutely Jack Shenanigans. The bracket isn't seeded, but the teams aren't random. That is all Jack's doing.
I made a poll.
2 top
all
estimates on
chose
1
this.
team, 2 justices. This
I
is...
can't believe he did a team with 2 testaments, the 2 best testaments maybe in the world, or some of the 2 best in the world, and then he makes other teams with like you know, a Robokai and a Cliff, like a bottom tier.
Well,
bottom tier
I
team.
think that was a case
What
of
would
last
thought
minute
the
entrance. So
handpicked team?
there were 2 teams at the end that were last minute entrants, and that was your team with Rocco. Because Rocco was talking to me. He mentioned that he thought he needed a teammate to sign him. I wasn't the most clear about that, and I told him no, and I was like, hey, do you want to participate? It's like, bam. That gives you a chance to play, a chance for Rocco to play. Unfortunately,
Yeah, I mean,
and I just
it's okay.
then Naj and his friend, yeah, so I wasn't going to reshuffle everything. I already had like a really good. I think like
Yeah, that would have been too much work. I
Well, it
understand.
would have been a lot of work, and it also would have been like, hey, here's your teammate, and now I'm doing a switcheroo. Never mind. Like, I don't want to do that when it's already basically like mostly set aside.
Yeah, of course. I can understand that. Well, we're waiting here for who is it? Fish?
Yeah, he looks
Some
like
fish?
waiting on ping estimation. So looks like they're troubleshooting connection stuff. I'm seeing I'm seeing Shamisun giving Benfish some advice in the team chat. Nice. Wait. They thought the handpicked team would be more balanced. I made 0 claims of balance for team selection. All I said was that I would try to do different regions where possible.
If you thought the handpicked team would be more balanced, you obviously don't know Jack.
This is also worldwide, so
Heaven or hell. Do
anyway,
one.
to the match. We got the Gundam versus the yellow robot. The Bumblebee transform.
Robot versus robot. Okay, I mean, yeah, Gundam versus robot. You're correct. Okay, robot guy here in trouble.
Unfortunate burst there.
I first there.
Ooh!
Wow,
Yeah,
those
what a combo!
Amazing. That was a nice gut splash combo.
Yeah.
What is this damage?
So much damage, that was great. Look at this robot guy. Okay, counter hit. Nice, breaks the burst. I don't know how to get out of there, but nice DP.
Oh, good block.
Yeah, but now that the nukes are out, how do you get out of there?
Just
Oh,
like
that's
that,
how.
apparently.
Very
The
nice.
missile.
Yeah. Very nice.
Alright. Even
Nice!
round count. And Benfish has the burst advantage.
Yeah!
Yes.
Incredible showing from Betfish here.
Still though, Hoda's got the advantage now with a lot of meters spent.
Nice.
I see it. The answer to missiles is just more missiles.
Yes. Exactly. Oh, he baits the burst there, but it's fine. He's very even at the moment. Very, very easy.
That one gets eaten. A lot of meter on the
Not
Robo
even
spot
anymore.
to work with. But we're close to overheating. Let's see how... Let's see what we do there about that.
Oh my god! This is what he needed!
Ooh,
Okay,
the self-explosion,
explode.
but we're a touch from either side now to do it.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. No.
Oh my god.
doesn't quite get the dash block.
I could already imagine
really
Hoda clutching
valid
his
attempt
chest.
there.
It was a very valid
That
attempt.
was
Yeah, good effort. It was
Well,
close. A close last
one
round.
of the best players in the world to last touch as Robokai. What a fantastic match.
Yeah.
Yeah, next we're going to see Vulture versus Shamisen. So we'll see how this goes. One of the Testaments that needs to be eliminated.
Yes. Shamisen, is like on Kesuke's level, or he's
It's been a while since I've seen
Uh.
Shamisen. I think Karen Core would probably be a better person to ask.
okay. Well, he's on rank.
He's
He's
very
got
good.
the Dragon Hunter rank that is so high.
Yeah, I want to say there's a noticeable gap between Shamisen and Keisuke, but it's like... Okay, yeah, I think Jacob Pat probably has some pretty accurate analysis there. I think it's like the gap exists, but it's also like we're talking about such a high level of play.
Oh, okay. Under him by a little bit. He's number 2, okay. Oh, he's very strong. We'll see if Vulture can do something against the number 2 Testament in Japan, I think.
Probably just go against a test.
Yeah. It's a beast, it's a beast.
Yeah, so this is going to be East Coast to Japan Ping, which... Ooh, good throw by Vulture.
Yes. There's a tree right there, he has to be careful. There it is. Yeah.
Force the block.
block.
Vulture's got the health lead.
Yeah, that's true. And he's got burst as well. Doesn't get the knockdown though. Nice FRC. He mashes and wins with that. The 2P mash. He's cursed now in the corner, but he's got a lot of meter and he uses it. Let's go. Well played, Vulture. Okay, back to neutral. Here, Shamisen is getting a little bit of advantage. Setting up some of his traps. Okay, that was a good trade for Vulture. Nice FRC, but doesn't confirm into the whole combo. Wow, what a good normal. Okay, forced to burst, I guess. Vulture is cursed. Maybe Shamisen could have set up an unblockable, but he didn't. The crow messed up the knockdown, the hard
And
knockdown.
he plays the curse. Was that
Yeah,
hero burst? Uses it and loses it though.
Duel. Let's rock.
It's gonna be an uphill battle this last one. His Testament's gonna get the burst back a lot sooner.
Oh my god.
Such a long
He gets
slide
so
on
much
that.
damage. Good counter hit. Walter is in a very good spot. He should not be able to kill here, but the next combo could do it. Maybe he could even chip him out. Nice interruption by Shami-san. Nice backdash, the EX Beast. The Justice backdash is so good to deal with X Beast that are coming behind you. Very nice Vulture. Yeah, he gets it.
Fantastic showing from Vulture.
Yeah, he did very, very well.
Alright, so, as was probably expected, the Dual Justice team is sitting there in Grands. But before I find that out, we gotta see who will be joining them. So we've got the Double Testament team of Keisuke and Jacob Pat versus Real... Okay, let's see. Yeah, Real and Pomegranate, which is... The fact they've made it this far, they've done very well.
Yeah. But they are both are very good players. Okay, so the first one is going to be Pomegranate, I think, against
Looks like
Keisuke. Mr. Pomegranate was saying that in the chat here that it was a lot of fun to play solo against Testament. We shall see what he means here. Yeah. He tries to slash back, but it doesn't work. Okay. Nice burst from Keisuke. Nice splashback. Okay, and a punish. Let's go. He's getting in the corner. This could be a big damage combo. Will this kill? No, I don't think so. He's got a full leader. Nice block. Okay, this is trouble. There's a big tree. Okay, he blocks it. Nice Dedangu. He gets Keisuke in the corner. This is good for... Oh my god. Maybe if he went for a command grab right there, he could have ended right there, but it didn't work. I don't think this combo is going to kill, but this one might. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Last opportunity here for both. Okay. Keisuke gets the first round. Pomegranate is like running all over the stage, and Keisuke is not moving that much. Okay, there's a tree. The tree is gone now. He's got Keisuke in the corner. This is very good for Mr. Pomegranate. But not too good anymore. He's got the dolls and he's planted a very big tree. Yeah. Be careful with that.
A 5H 5H combo. Goddamn, that's really do let you do whatever you want in this game.
Yes. Testament is too strong. And I mean, in the hands of Keisuke is even stronger.
Yo.
Okay, so we got now Jacob Pat against Real. I think this match will be very good. Real is also one of the best players here in South America. And I know that Jacob Pat, of course, is one of the best in USA, so this will be very interesting because also the matchup, I think is even, in my opinion. Justice versus Testament.
even matchup and regional pride on the line. See how it goes.
Yeah. There's a skull there. You don't want to touch that. Rally's in trouble at the moment, but nice backdash to deal with the Exodist. What? The nuke doesn't kill the skull. I didn't know that. But maybe it was because it wasn't active, the skull. Anyway. Jacob Pad is got a combo here. I don't think this will kill. No. Last chance in this round for Real. Okay, Jacob gets it. He's putting some nukes now, but Jacob bets his burst. Real in trouble. He's going to be in the corner against Testament. You don't want to be there. And he's got those. This is looking very bad for Real. I think this might be it. Okay, last chance for Real. What are you going to do? Careful with the skull. Okay, that's it. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, that's it. Very tough spot. I guess Jake, the team of the Two Testaments moves on.
Yeah, so I mean, the finals is probably what most of us expected it was going to be. But before we can get that, we have our third place match, which is going to be Team M and Team K. So our Shamisen Benfish team versus our Pomegranate Real team. Testament and Robokai, Soul and Justice.
Yes.
So, alright. Next is going to be third place. Team
This
K
will be
and
interesting.
Team M.
Can't team and only consult the sacred texts. See what that means. Team K being is the Pomegranate X and Real versus Shamisen and Benfish, yeah.
I'll be right back.
It's not over, Pomegranate. It's not over. You're fighting to get onto the top 3 graphic when I make it.
Get back in here. Play some more Guilty Gear.
This has been a very fun bracket. So, and it's like some really intense games. Yeah, I think the fact that there's a third place match is news to everybody involved, even though it's right there on the challenge. So, Real and Benfish. So, Benfish saying he practiced a lot against Justice, and so getting another chance to show that off.
Heaven or hell? Duel. Let's rock. Counter.
I'm back.
Alright. So yeah, we got the beginning of our third place match.
Yes.
And Fish with a strong start, showing he knows how to deal with these Justice players.
Yeah, the health difference is not
Yes,
that wide though.
it really was.
And it's fun.
He's got a lot of
Then
meters.
still got, yeah, I got full meter. Now the missiles come out. This is how he gets it.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a
Nice grab.
devious cross-up.
It's combo. No damage. Nice air grab. Well, you can
goes
do this.
into game round 2 with the burst attack.
If he gets kicked by missiles. The nukes are coming and they're doing a good job. Okay, nukes. Okay, has a lot of meter. Yep.
I thought you're just taking the missiles and not like really trying to get in until you have enough meter. You can just build it blocking the missiles.
Yeah. He just sits there in the carpet and blocks the nukes and builds up a lot of meter and doesn't get a lot of damage dealt to him.
Now we're starting to see FD being used though. Low enough health that the chip damage starts being a problem here. Let's see how long you can...
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. Caught by that one. Let's see if the game plan changes then. We're just gonna like play this battle of attrition again. It's like Realm Justice is the one to break the stalemate.
Yeah. If he gets him, but he's in the corner rail here.
Ooh, unfortunate
Hey,
burst.
evades the burst. Yeah. Real in a good spot here. Got a little bit of advantage.
I think Robokai might be getting close to overheating here. We just can't make the space to get through anything with any of that heat.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah,
Okay,
just
nice.
the
Rail gets him.
freedom missiles takes it. You can hold on, but you can't weather that storm forever.
That's true. And, well, right now should be Shamisen against Mr. Pomegranate. He gets another chance to beat a Testament. He likes this matchup, so he should be happy that he's playing against Shamisen.
Yeah. We got the Robokai who's practiced a lot against Justice, and now we got the Soul who enjoys fighting Testament.
Soul who's practiced a lot against Testaments.
Yep.
Heaven or hell? Duel. One. Let's rock.
Mr. Pomegranate has a nice start, but maybe he's not doing so good anymore. But no, he's putting the pressure.
Open up shop, he said. The pressure's going. Well, there we go. Finally getting some openings. Now, Shabby set with the rock solid defense, not taking any of these baits, not pressing on anything, but you block
big
Soul
damage.
forever. Eventually,
Does this
he's gonna
kill?
open you
What?
up. That does kill.
That was like
Holy
70%.
crap.
That was so much damage. Okay, clean hit. I think he likes this matchup because he's got good combos against
That sounds like Pomegranate.
Ah, these combos almost ends it there.
The
Ooh, the
DP.
DP
Nice DP.
closes it out
that,
cleanly.
Oh,
Yeah, that these guys are third, right? Pomegranate X and Real.
they are third. So
Yeah.
that's the first spot on our podium. And now we get to decide the next two. Dual Justice versus Dual Testament.
I'll be right back.
Dual Testament against Dual Justice. I think maybe the Testament duo has a little bit of an advantage. A little bit.
Oh, they've been complaining about the... So... We'll see what comes up first here. Jacob Pat and Vulture? You're not going to see Jacob
Yeah,
Pat and
that's...
I'm not going to decide this for you. You go pick the order. I'm not going to step in. I know what I want to see.
I like this. I mean, they will do something like good connection against good connection.
That's fair. We'll see what happens. I mean, I'm not sure if they decide. I'm just seeing who's hopping in the room. See what the chat's got to say.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, looks like we are going to get it. So we're going to have Keisuke and Vulture go at it first. Then I hope you like what I did for the team names in the...
The challenge. Let's take a peek.
No, not in the challenge on the street.
Oh. Oh, on the street. Oh, yeah.
Heaven or hell? Do one.
The Doomer Testaments, where the Doomer Justices.
Ooh, this is a lot of damage right here. This is
Yes, so much
a
damage.
two-touch game. Nice defense holding on to all that. Finally gets opened up though.
Keisuke had a...
Three-touch. Looks like it'll do it. Or maybe four?
Yeah, maybe 4. I would like to see one unblockable from Testament this tournament. I think we have not seen one.
Haven't seen one yet. It is up to chance, but it'd be really cool to see one.
Oh, nice slash
Nice
back.
slash back.
That's cool. Nice grab. Okay, Vulture with a good position here. Nice Mito Sword to keep Keisuke in the corner.
Force Break Skull to just ensure that first gets out. We don't have to worry about missiles or any of that nonsense. Keisuke moving it back out there. Doesn't quite keep the corner. Vulture's just gonna go back to being patient. Not letting Keisuke in, chasing out 40 seconds on the clock. Ooh, Keisuke does get that connection. He is making it count.
Is this it? No, not yet. This might be it.
That
It
is.
doesn't even get
Yeah,
to
nice. The Crow finishing it up. So now it is Hora against
Jacob Pat.
Jacob Pat.
This is a fight I wanted to see, and I'm glad we're going to see it.
Too.
Yeah, because Jacob Pat was not on CEO, so
No,
he did not play against Hora.
So we'll see how this fight goes.
Yeah, this will be interesting.
Is Jacob Pat going to end it right here, or are we going to see Top Testament versus Top Justice?
This is the Frosty Fausting champion against the CEO champion. Battle of the Champions. jumping a lot. Nice Michael sword.
Actually, for those counter hit, yeah, Michael swords. I know we were talking about how ridiculous the ground slide is, but
Yeah.
actually kind of hard into a
Nice
testament
burst.
for that.
Okay, he's killing traps from Testament.
So big to like kill those traps.
What a throw!
Yeah.
It's like, that's one of the things I've noticed with Jake. Like, he doesn't throw a ton, but when he does, it usually catches me. It's like, no! Oh!
Ooh, nice.
Showing why he's the goat.
This is a good opportunity for Kota, and he's got it.
I didn't even know there was an
Yes.
FRC point there. That was
Yeah,
sick.
me neither.
Rock.
Okay, we got a couple of nukes. Pick up in the corner. Man, that has so much range!
Parry's the parry.
Sick! Yeah, parry the parry. Oh, it's an OS, I guess. Nice block on the overhead.
Gonna be a perfect from what? Oh, I spoke too soon. Commentator's curse.
I don't think is this gonna go? I think.
No, he doesn't have
but I
it
think
either.
it sets
It
up a
shouldn't kill.
situation that, unless we're all wrong, and this
What?
is
Does
just,
it
oh
kill?
my god!
Oh my god! What a combo! Amazing. That was a Hora
Jacob
combo.
didn't burst there. That would have
I
killed.
think Hora invented those combos.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the Sportsline Classic. Actually, I don't think I see these two play that much on stream. So,
Oh, damn,
Hoda
this
and
is
Case
last-
going at it.
Last match.
Just the JP. We'll see what happens.
Yes, it all comes down to this.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
Okay, is Hota with a good round start? Use the skull with his nuke. Okay. Nice, the overkill. Nice burst from Hota. Running away from the skull. Nice air grab from Kiske. Okay, he's setting up some nukes. Kiske's in a lot of trouble right here. Well, not anymore, with the burst, but Hora has a good lead.
Still, right? Well, I was gonna say we
Nice.
could go away anytime, but the new. Oh no!
This is
a
match
tournament
point! Tournament point, yeah! Tournament point for Hora. Okay, keeping the pressure. Keski's in trouble. Nice parry. Gets out of the corner. Nice 6... yeah, he gets a 6-3 on overhead. Skull. Freeze. Okay. But I trouble. Kiski's going in. He gets him in a lot of trouble. He's cursed. Is he going to set up the unblockable? There it is, I think. I think that was it. He doesn't confirm it though. It was a nice unblockable. Okay, he's cursed again. Hora running away. He wants to set up his nukes maybe. But Kiske is not letting him. Nice!
Gambler's combo routing.
Hora combos. Yeah, yeah. The only problem with that combo is that you give the enemy a lot of tension, a lot of meter. my god, that was sort of a cross-up? An overhit cross-up, I think?
Oh, the tree.
Wow.
Tied it up.
1 second, it was 1
Last
second
round,
left for the
last
timeout.
game.
Yes, what's going to happen here? Who's the better player? Es que at this point, Kora's Justice. Nice. Es que opens Kora up. Kora is in trouble. He's in the corner. Is he cursed? Yes, he is cursed. Nice! Mike is so much range. Okay. He's going with a combo here. That's a lot of damage.
Ends the meter on the meta. He's in a better position.
Careful with the curse. Okay, Kora is cursed. He's trying to kill the traps. Okay, this is very even.
Ooh,
Oh my god, nice flashback! Yeah.
Oh my god,
I think
just
he's getting
avoiding the...
cursed. Oh my god!
Oh, he did end up cursed, but
He
avoided
is in
that spell
trouble.
for so long.
He's blocking very well. His blocks are very good. Nice backdash. His flashback didn't work. Kora is in trouble, but it could be for anyone. If Kora gets a combo, he could kill. Oh
Ace
my
K.
god.
Takes it right at the end.
Nice.
That Force Break Skull putting in so much work.
That was a fantastic game
Yes.
from that on. Congratulations to Keisuke and Jacob Pat for winning. And then Hoda and Just Vulture for second, and then Pomegranate and Real for third. Thank you everyone for coming. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was so much fun. Thank
Yeah,
you for inviting me
was-
to commentate.
Thanks for letting me commentate too. That was incredible.
Oh, appreciate it. As far as future plans, I would like to do something like this again, but I have to look at my schedule. I think July is a no-go, and I also want to do different kind of events, so we'll see. Maybe a JP bracket, maybe an exhibition series, maybe another May vs. the World or something. We'll see. We'll see what number 9 is.
Okay.
So,
Sweet. I'm interested.
yeah. I'll have this video uploaded, and I'll also upload all the replays. So, if you want to see what these matches... So, for anyone who played, if they want to see what these look like in crispy, no lag. So, alright. Thank you, everyone. Congratulations. Have a great day.
Great day.